price drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the craft price drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just $6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft price drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
A very good morning to you. See, I'm bopping already. We're bopping and shopping on this bank holiday morning. I hope you are well. Of course, bank holiday if you are in the UK, but it might not be a bank holiday if you are in the States. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you if you're watching in the States, and good morning if you are watching in Europe as well. It's great to have your company. This is Craft Price Drop. What do we do for a whole hour? Well, you bag yourself a bargain, and this is how we do it. We bring to you items that are available on our website, and we show you the genuine price of what they are available at on our website. However, you don't pay that genuine price. No, the price falls and everyone pays the lowest price. So up there at the top, you'll see an item number. You'll need that if you head to the website or to our phone lines. Then you have a description of the item that we are selling, and then underneath is the genuine start price. Now, you can go and have a look on our website and have a look at that. It is genuine. However, underneath there is where the price starts to fall. And then underneath that, right at the bottom just there, is how many we have left. So those are your details on that side of the screen. And then underneath, you'll see details of how you can bid. You can go to hochanda.com or you can give us a call. It really is as easy as that. Now, nobody will be charged until the price is locked. So if you see something and you think, right, I want to get hold of that, you know the price is going to fall, just check out your baskets there and then, because you two will pay the lowest price at the end of the auction, and that's when your credit or debit card will be charged. Now, we do have a separate telephone number for Craft Price Drop, and that telephone number will come up on your screen. It is 01733 797 100. There you go, those are the details right there. Now, Freedom members, your P&P is included. That's your postage and packaging, so that's good news. If you want to become a Freedom member, 88888 in your basket. If not, £4.95. Right. Shall we begin? Are you ready? We are already busy this bank holiday here in the UK morning. It's always great to have your company. By the way, if you're on Facebook, we'd love to say hello to you. We are broadcasting on Facebook Live. Right, we are talking about material, and we are talking about lovely, gorgeous, beautiful sunshine colours. We have dragonflies right there on this beautiful 100% cotton for you. Look at those divine images. Butterflies and dragonflies to your delight. You could say they're all different colours, different sizes, but all equally beautiful. Starting the price at £31.99, you have 4 half-metre fabric bundles. Right, it works out to be around about £8 per half metre. So that is a gorgeous yellow with those lovely magenta colours in there, and the golds and the purples and the blues. We're moving on to orange. Now, the sun was this colour when I was driving to work this morning. It looked huge in the sky. It was beautiful, and it was this colour right here. I loved it. Absolutely gorgeous. Not green, the lovely orange. Might turn green later, who knows, with all the smog sometimes we get. Anyway, we're talking about beautiful, gorgeous, 100% cotton materials. That is your orange, like a burnt orange, really. Talking of getting burnt, do protect yourself from the sun today. It's going to be very hot. We have this beautiful red. I think this could be my favourite. I really do adore this. We're very busy this morning. What are you going to do with your material? Maybe turn it into a purse or a bag, maybe an embellishment, or use it for a cushion. You could use it for patchwork. That would be really nice. Such wonderful images in there. And then we're moving on. We have the blue with those gorgeous pinks, those gorgeous purples and the reds that work so beautiful. If you are using this for patchwork, you could snip off a bit of each of the colours and then place them all together. Now, Heather on Facebook Live bought these last time. So she said they are lovely quality and they're 100% cotton and a beautiful bright colour. She said don't miss it. Good advice, good advice. Now, something we do want to miss is that price. We want that to go, don't we? Because we want a better price. We want a lower price. Do you think we can get that? Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, it is already dropping. Right, £28.79. This is what happens. The price starts to drop for these fabulous half-metre bundles of material. 100% cotton as well. So excellent for using for your patchwork, excellent for using as a whole piece of material, really. Maybe it could be for a nice purse or a bag. And then you could put some wadding in there as well, just to give you that substance to your bags, maybe a makeup bag or something like that. Now, Barbara has these in her basket. Gail has them too. You're coming in very early for these. These are lovely. So gorgeous, beautiful yellow. Mary, what are you going to do with yours? Beautiful burnt orange. Jeanette loves these. She's in as well. They're all Freedom members, and their P&P is included. Beautiful, gorgeous orange there. Moving over to the red. These work wonderfully together. They really do, because you've got the same images on each of the materials, but you've got different colours in the background and different colours to those dragonflies. They're beautiful, aren't they? Love dragonflies. And then we'll go to the blue. Very busy this morning. You're up early on this Bank Holiday Monday. Of course, it might not be Bank Holiday Monday in the States if you are watching us there. I wonder if Nancy is up. I think it might be around about 2 o'clock for Nancy in Boston, but it'd be great to hear from Nancy if she is up. It's good to have your company. You're up bright and early, and it's lovely to show you this fabulous, beautiful material. Now, I'm going to pick up this just to show you the actual size that you are getting with this material. Let's turn this around the right way. There you go. 100% cotton. There you go. Fabulous, gorgeous. So that way. Yes, it is very, very fun. It is happy. It is gorgeous. It is bright. So that is the blue. Love that. 100% cotton as well. So you know you're getting full quality. Let's see where that price is going up. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. Oh, right. I said it in posh then. Oh, right. Okay. The chevrons come on screen. That means that price is plummeting to £18.33. That's over 40% off. That is how you bag yourself a bargain. You are paying £4.58 per half metre of this fabulous material. Let's take a look at the design in this. I'm going to show you the red. The red is gorgeous. Think about the detail and the design quality that's gone into this. Think about the artwork as well, that beautiful design of those lovely, lovely, colourful dragonflies. They could be, you could say they're butterflies as well, but with that longer body, with the wings at the top, they're more like dragonflies. I love this, and that's the name of them. So we are calling them dragonfly. They are beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous colours, different coloured wings as well. A colour there for every beautiful favourite colour. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Right. This is Craft Price Drop. It's great to have your company. That price now standing at £18.22. Maybe you need some new material for some or need to be inspired for a new project that you've got or want to do during this beautiful May bank holiday springtime. Let's open up the orange and show you this in its entirety. Because when you see it all together, you see just how beautiful this material is. Now, let's take a look. We've got 33 of these left. These are proving to be very, very popular. Now, you might use just a section of this. You might use the whole half metre to create your project. You might use a patch of each colour to create some patchwork on a quilt or maybe on a cushion. It'd be gorgeous, wouldn't it? It really, really would. Or it could be part of an apron. It could be some patchwork on an apron or some oven gloves for the kitchen, yes. Just add that heat-proof wadding in there, and then you too can create some amazing designs. It will be amazing because you've got this beautiful material in all of these different colours. Right, we're taking that price down again. You really are going to bag yourself a bargain with this. 100% cotton bargain as well. $31.99 down to $16.51. That is nearly half price. What an amazing deal. You've got your yellow included. You're not choosing, you're getting all of these included. That beautiful orange, the beautiful yellow. You've got that fabulous red as well. And you've got that beautiful, lovely, vibrant blue in colour. You're now paying £4.13 per half metre. It started at £8 each. Now that's bagging yourself a bargain. Talking of bagging yourself a bargain, you might make a bag out of these. These are going very, very quickly. You see that quantity is now dropping to 22. Now, if you do have these in your bargain, your basket rather, you don't have to wait till the end of the auction before you check out. You can check out right now, and you too will pay the lowest price along with everyone else, because your credit card and debit card will be charged at the end of the auction when that price is locked down to £16.51. Ooh, what are the odds of that? Great price, wonderful fabric. You're getting yourself such a great deal. You really, really are. £16.40 now. 15 of these left. People are checking out their baskets already because they know they too will pay the lowest price at the end of the auction. If you're coming through on the phone lines, our crew are working very, very hard upstairs at the moment to get through all of your calls. We're busy. You're up early. I think it's the sunshine that's awoken many, many people this morning. It was huge in the sky and I loved it. I really, really did. And you're loving these. We've only got 11 left. That's 11 sets. You're getting 4 different colourways included. 11 left at £16.29. That is an exceptional value for money. Great projects for the summer. Beautiful colours. You're going to love working with these. You really are. Now, you do have to check out your baskets to secure your materials. That's what happens. Don't wait till the end of the auction. We don't want you to miss out. If you're on the website and you've got it in your basket, it's only reserved. Somebody could come in on the phone lines and take it from you. So, right here, right now, just check out. You too will pay the lowest price. If that price drops even further, you will pay the lowest price. You can check out at any time, and your credit card and debit card won't be charged until the end. 3 of these left, the final 3. Check out your baskets to assure yourself of the product. Can't speak this morning. It's that beautiful sunshine outside. The final one. Maybe I need some breakfast.
Price
Patricia,
lock.
you've got the last one. Well done. Congratulations, everyone. And everyone pays the lowest price. £16.26. So if you're a Freedom member, your P&P is included. Now, we always have a question for each half hour of Craft Price Drop because we like to have your company. And here's the thing. On the news today, I heard that something was now equal to the price of silver, was as valuable as silver. And it's something that the majority of the UK may be consuming today. And it is something that now has the same value as silver. And is something that the majority of the UK, if not the world, will be consuming today. If you know what it is, why don't you tell us? A little bit of a quiz. A little bit of a quiz. Nigel's in. I'm not going to tell the answers just yet because I want to get more of you coming in. We'll do some hellos as well. We've got plenty of you watching this morning. We've got Nigel. Good morning, Nigel. How are you? I hope you're well. We've got Cheryl. Good morning. Sarah. Lovely day, Sarah, isn't it? We've got Heather as well. Oh, Nancy from Boston. Hey, Nancy, how you doing? I hope you're well. Probably night time where you are, Nancy, but I hope the sun is shining for you. Right, are you ready for our next Craft Price Drop auction? Right, let's take a look at these. What we've got here for you is Spellbinders. Now, we've got a 3 die set for you. We have got your Sweet Folk Art, your Bordered Sentiments, and your Intertwined Spirals. Love these, and of course, because it's coming to you from Spellbinders, yes, that's what I'm thinking of. You know you're getting exceptional quality. Now, let's talk about the genuine start price because we've got 3 different sets of dies for you. So this is how we got to the price of £66.07. You've got your Sweet Folk Art, easy for me to say at this time in the morning, at £27.60. You've got your Bordered Sentiments, you've got 5 dies in that set. And then you've got your Intertwined Spirals, you've got 7 dies in that particular set. Altogether, £66.07. Now, we know that you're not going to pay that price. You might not know that, because you might be new to Craft Price Drop. This is how it works. That price falls and everyone pays the lowest price when the price is locked, and that's when your debit card or credit card will be charged. So if you like the look of these dies, if it's something you've wanted for a long period of time, you may be looking at these on our website, then why don't you go for these? You can check out right now and you too will pay the lowest price. Now, Sandra has already put it in a basket. Well done, and so has Anne as well. Now, we've got some great sentiments here for you. They're lovely. We've got happy birthday to you. Can't read backwards, but yeah. Spring and congratulations Fantastic. Lovely. Right. Oh, we've also got this gorgeous, love this die. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just going to pick this up. What I might do is just slide it over if that's okay, because I don't have large nails. So what I do is I slide it to the end and I pick it up. So these are intertwined. So you could just use these separately or together. So you could just have one border there. Look at the detail you're getting in that. Those two together look amazing. And then you've got the inner part of the die as well. Again, they all come separately. So you've got the choice to mat and layer, you've got the choice to use these individually, and you've got the choice to use them together. But I love the detail in these, absolutely fantastic. And then you've got the two dies in the middle, you've got one there and the other one there. It does look like a moustache. Now we moustache on to the next set. Yay, you like what I did there? Let's pop those down there. And then we have got these gorgeous shapes here for Christmas. These are your sweet folk art. You've got your angel there, you've got your tree, you've got your stars, you've got your love heart, and you've got your sock. What is the stocking for those Christmas presents? But I guess if you wanted to, with the angel, let's just turn these around because those wings are separate. So you've got the angel there, it's upside down at the moment, but she or he is there. And you could use them separately. So you could use them as just odd shapes. You've got the stars in there, the love hearts, you've got the wings, the stocking, the tree, the angel body, and everything you need there to start to create. And you also have the head with the halo. Yeah. Right. These are popular. £63. Oh, hang on. Right. This means that price will plummet. This is a good part. This really is. So you see the chevrons come onto the screen, and that means that price is going to plummet. And it certainly did. It's now better than half price. It's better than half price. What a deal. £31.89, fallen from £66.07. Right, let's take a look at those sentiments. These are fabulous. I'm going to pick one of these up. Let me pick up Happy. There you go. So you can see the size that you're getting here with the sentiments. So there's your Happy. We have got your birthday. We have got to you. So happy birthday to you. Then we have got spring. And we also have congrats. Happy birthday to you, spring, and congrats. That's a bit, actually it's a bit, that's brilliant because you've got happy birthday to you, and then you've got spring, and you've got congrats. So happy spring to you, happy congrats to you, spring congrats to you, spring to you. Spring birthday, birthday spring. Hey, who knew? But we've got some brilliant words there, great sentiments there. Maybe I'll start rearranging and making some sentences. But let's move on because we've also got this wonderful nesting die for you right here. I love this. This is from the wedding collection, but you can make any cards with these, but they would make some beautiful, gorgeous wedding cards. They really, really would. And there you go. And our princess-to-be, whether she will become a princess or not, I don't know how it works now, but our princess-to-be, talking about weddings, just being self-indulgent here in the UK, apparently, allegedly, our princess-to-be is now the most important person in fashion. In the world of fashion. Oh, talking about being important, let's drop that price. Chevrons will come on. I'll go this way. Yeah, there you go. £24.22, all the twos. What a great price. What a great price for your sentiments, your nesting dies, and you've got these fabulous, beautiful, sweet folk art. Love these. Let's turn these around again. In fact, can I take that? No, I won't. No, I won't take it off. Now, you're now saving over 60% off of these dies. You're getting 3 sets. So you've got the angel there, you've got the wings, you've got the hair with the halo, you've got the love hearts, you've got the stocking. But if I turn these around, you'll see exactly what they're going to look like. So you're probably thinking, angel? Really? Looks more like a bollard. No, it's not. It is an angel because there you go. So that was the body of the angel. You've got the head, and you've also got the halo right there. That's a genuine start price right there of £66.07. This is how we came to that price. For that sweet folk art, 11 dies, £27.60. Yes, that's what you should be paying. For the bordered sentiments, 5 dies there. That's that wedding collection we were talking about. £13.97. And then that entwined spirals, £24.50. That really is an incredible deal. So you can cut, you can emboss, and you can stencil with these as well. Now, we don't have many of these left at £23.75. You can imagine they're going very, very quickly. And we've only got 12 of these left. If you've got these in your basket, do check out now. You too will pay the lowest price along with everyone else. If you're coming in on the phone lines, we are getting through your phone calls. We are busy this morning. I think the sunshine has woken everyone up. But of course, we are broadcasting in Europe and the States as well. So some people might be looking at the moon right now. Some of you might be howling at the moon right now. Who knows? 8 of these, I howl at the moon sometimes. 8 of these left at £23.69. This is an exceptional deal. And you're getting 3 exceptional die sets from Spellbinders as well. You've got one in time for Christmas. We say in time for Christmas because as crafters, we start early. We get prepared. 6 of these left. That price, £23.63. And it's still dropping. That is an incredible deal. When it started off at £66.07, now down to £23.63. That's bagging yourself a bargain. If you're a Freedom member, your P&P is included. 2 of these left. Which 2 of you are going to get the last remaining items in this auction? 1 left. Is it you? Is it the phones? Is it the web? Who will get it? Will the phones go down first? Or will the website? It's gone. Well done. It's gone to Beverly. Well done, Beverly.
Price
well
lock.
Everyone pays the lowest price. And in this instant, £23.63. If you are a Freedom member, your P&P is included. Now, we've got something very, very special for you. We are very excited about this, but you've got to be in it to win it. This is the very first time K & Company have appeared on Craft Price Drop. I think this is going to be very, very popular. It's a fantastic set, laid out beautiful by our lovely Katie this morning. Katie is our lovely floor manager. Feeling nice and perky this morning, aren't you, Katie? Full of the joys of spring. She really is. Had a bit too much sunshine yesterday. Not moonshine, sunshine. Yes. Right. We are already busy for this. Oh, I love these. Now, a lot of you may already know K & Company. They are an American scrapbooking company. Very established, very popular. It's the first time that they're on Craft Price Drop. I love these. Now, we are busy for these already. Should we run through what you're getting? Now, if you love scrapbooking, okay, you can get your scrapbooks and you can add your glue and you can glue things in. This is a very easy way to do your scrapbooking. It's a great way as well because it's going to keep everything in your scrapbook nice and clean. I'll tell you for why. Let me just open the scrapbook, if that's okay. Now, these are going very quickly already, so we don't have a large stock of these. So let me show you how many we've got of these. Right, we've only got 23. Let me just run through what you're getting. These are going quickly, and we've not even dropped that price yet. Right, you've got your sheets here. You can see you've got the protection. You've got your cards inside that you can stick and glue if you want to, but you could just place things in there, and it keeps it nice and safe. So you've got all your different pages in there and the double-sided as well, so you can pop them in either side. Right, that's fabulous. And that's your book. It's a really nice, gorgeous book with that lovely spine there as well. Love the colours. Everything corresponds, everything matches. Then we have got your dividers on this side. So you might want to divide your trips. You might want to divide your scrapbooking. Let me just pick this up if I can. Fabulous. Because we've got your different dividers, but they are also double-sided with different patterns. Oh, look at that. That's lush. Love this. Beautiful. So different ways of dividing your pages, and they've each got a little tag on as well, so you can actually just write on there or stick something on there about what you were doing at that particular time to divide the pages. It could be stripped. Oh, hang on. Is that price coming down? 16 of these left. £27.50 now down to, can't wait to see this, £13.41. Wow. Okay. These are going to go really quickly now. That is an incredible price. What a great gift for somebody. If you know someone that's into their scrapbooking, if you know someone you want to get into scrapbooking, this is the perfect, ideal gift for them. Right, we've seen the dividers, we've seen the scrapbook itself. We've now got stickers. We've only got 8 of these left. I don't know if I'm going to get through telling you everything. But these fabulous stickers that you can use in correspondence with your scrapbooking. You're also getting the folder. You're getting the different sheets of paper as well to use in your scrapbooking, in the clear folders inside. And you're also getting some embellishments as well. Wow, this is an incredible kit. We've only got 5 of these left. I knew we would be busy. You have to check out your baskets to assure yourself of the product. I love this. Absolutely adore it, and so do you as well. We've only got 3 of these left. £13.41 for all of that. Brand new to Craft Price Drop as well, so incredibly popular in the States. I'm so proud to have it here on Craft Price Drop. We really are. Look at that, the last one's gone. Well done, everyone. Oh, well done.
Price lock.
I'm well chuffed for you. I really, really am. Now, we do broadcast on Facebook Live. We do broadcast on Periscope, and we broadcast in Europe and in the States as well. So if you are in the States and you want to buy from us, maybe you want to become a Freedom member, why don't you? You can sign up today for $19.99 per month. You get all of that you can see there, your unlimited standard delivery. There are no contracts. You get exclusive discounts as well. You get a monthly newsletter and a member's badge. If not, your delivery is $8.95. Wow, I tell you something. Oh yes, star buy. Shall we move on? Let's have a star buy. It's all right, I'm just cooking up a deal here. It's bubbling away. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this down. What am I turning down? I'm not turning down the music. I'm turning down the heat, because what we have here is an induction plate. And I am cooking some porridge this morning. Yes, porridge is really, really good for you. But you know, sometimes when you get up in the morning, you don't have much time, oh, look at that, to get your porridge ready. So this is going to be ideal for you. What is it? It's an induction hob. I love these. I have induction hobs in my home. It's an efficient way of cooking because it uses magnetic induction rather than thermal conduction. What does that mean? Right, when you've got flames in your kitchen and you've got gas, okay, that heat is coming out from underneath and it's kind of heating up your kitchen as well as the bowl. So you've got all of that displacement of heat, and that's why when you stand in front of your cooker it's like, oh, really hot. Well, with an induction hob, that heat transfers to the pot. Okay, so the heat isn't coming out here. I can't really feel anything. I can feel the heat coming from the pot, but all of the heat is going into the pot. Why is that important? Because your food is in the pot. Your food isn't in the air around it, is it? It's not, no. The food is in the pot, so that's where we want the heat being transferred to, and that's exactly what an induction hob does for you. This is easy to operate as well. What I love about this could be one induction hob in your home. It's going to save yourself time and cook for you efficiently. This porridge is nearly done. That was quick, wasn't it? Now, this particular one has 10 different power levels and 10 different temperatures. So it's very easy to use if you want to simmer. It's very easy to use if you need to cook something very, very quickly. Some foods you need to heat up rapidly and cook very quickly as well. Some foods you need that constant, even heat, and that's exactly what we're getting here. And I'm just stirring this porridge. It's now starting to blend evenly. I love this. Now, the great thing about turning this on, which is just here, you turn it on and it's instant heat. That's what an induction hob does. It's magnetic induction. So, on, the heat starts to go into the pot. Now, you do need to have the right pot to use. If you get this home, you place a pot on here and it's not the correct induction hob pot, then it just won't work. So if you do a bit of research, most of your pots now are induction pots. Just take a look at the bottom or on the box, on the pots that you got, and it will tell you. But it's easy to operate, so you just simply turn it on, and then you've got your up and your down for your different settings. So we can take that down and we can take that up. We have got your maximum and you've got your minimum. So if you want to go maximum instantly, there you go. If you want to go to your minimum instantly, you press on that. But again, you've got that ease of use. Now, I love this because that price is now plummeting from £149.99. Remember, this is saving energy. Saving energy. Now, this is better than half price. I use induction hobs in my home. I love them. I wouldn't have anything else. I would not have anything else. And seriously, I would not have anything else. I used to use gas, and I love that. But then, when you're using gas, the heat is coming around the pot and displacing into your kitchen. So it's a waste of energy. You don't want to heat up your room, you don't want to heat up you when you're cooking. With an induction hob, you've got that heat transferring to the pot. There's no heat around here, it's coming from your induction hob into your pot. Now, you plug this into an electric supply. It's easy to clean and it's scratch-proof as well. I love that. So it's going to be easy to lift your pots up and put them down as well. Now, if you're using cast iron, as we're doing here, the cast iron pot will heat up. So make sure you've got some oven gloves or maybe a tea towel just to lift this up and down with. Now, I've got this on a low heat, so it's not very warm. That's why I can actually touch the sides of that. Now, if I just stir this. Now, if we go to our maximum button there, that temperature will change instantly. You can see that it's gone up to 20. And now that porridge will start to pop. Yes, yeah, it is. Can you, I'm just going to stand back because that's really popping. When that starts to bubble, yeah, there you go. Can you see that? Boy, oh boy. Do you mind if I just turn that down again? So we'll go to the minimum, and that was instant turn down. So you can see now we're just going for a nice simmer. I love that. So we'll just stir that. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Now this is how I use my induction hob. So I've got 5 plates. Sorry, you're there. Yeah, I know you're there. Now I use my induction hob for everything. So I get hot water. If I want to parboil vegetables, I know that I put the boiling water into the pan, I put it on the induction hob, and instantly it's right there. If you want to heat your soups or your beans or your porridge or your stir fries, it's instant heat, it's right there. For me, it saves me time, and time is important. Energy is important. You don't want to waste that. Right, talking of energy, let's bring that price down, £149.99 to £54.66. Right, you're saving over 60%. This is very, very busy. Do you know something? Because you plug this into an electricity supply, this would be good for your motorhomes. It'd be good to take camping, especially when you hook yourself up to an electricity supply. This is all you need. You just place your pot on here. You could have a stir fry. You could do your curries on here. You could do your soups. You could do your stews. You could do your porridge. You could do a full English breakfast on your frying pan in here. Now, I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to go to my maximum button. We want to go to the maximum heat. There you go. That's now going to start heating up, and you can see that is now starting to boil away. There you go. You can see that just boiling away right now. £54.35. 6 of these left. We're talking induction. We're talking magnetic induction, not thermal conduction. This is a superb way of cooking. Let me just pop that onto the maximum just there, because we only want this to just simmer away. Wow, that heat is intense. But sometimes you need that instant heat when you're cooking, because some foods need instant heat for them to cook properly. And this is going to be perfect. It's going to be ideal for you in your kitchen. It's going to be great if you live in a studio flat. It's going to be fantastic if you... Not again! Oh my goodness, right, we've only got 3 of these left. £149.99 is the starting price. Genuine starting price as well. £48.11. I love this, over 2/3 gone. I use induction. I would not have anything else. And I mean that genuinely from my heart. I would not use anything else. In fact, it was a major factor when I bought my home, to make sure in the kitchen I had induction, because I know how efficient, how fantastic it really is, and you do as well. And that's why we've only got 1 of these left. And it's gone. Well done. Oh, I'm so pleased.
Price locked.
So pleased for everyone. That price is locked at an amazing, oh my goodness, £48.11. If you're a Freedom member, your P&P's included. Oh, even better, if not £4.95. Now, we did have a question, did we not? And we have reached a half hour, and we'll think of another question for our second half hour. Now, I mentioned that something has now got the same value as silver. And it's something that most of the UK, I think, will consume today. Most of you were right. Nigel was the first in. It is vanilla. Can you believe that? Most of the vanilla in the world comes from Madagascar. I'm thinking gas induction hob, see where my brain goes. Yes, and they've had a few issues with weather. So vanilla, yes. Same value as silver. Amazing. So enjoy licking your ice cream today, knowing that 99 ice cream worth a lot of money somewhere in the world. Right, let's move on. Let's move on, because we're not talking about expensive items here. We're talking about craft price drop, where the price falls and you can bag yourself a bargain. Right, £28.44 for these fabulous Spellbinder dies. I love these. These are your Delights fancy labels, and these are your tag dies, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, if you want these, you can check out your baskets right now. That will assure yourself of the products, because other people might be able to come in on the phones and take them from you if you've only got them reserved in your basket. Already busy for these. These are beautiful, ornate label dies. I love these. Now, you'll see the pictures. They give you an indication of what you can do with your dies and how they would look on your card. So, for example, this is a fabulous way to place a sentiment on your card. You've got that lovely outer border. You've got your inner parts as well, to your apertures. Love this. Fabulous design. Let me just take this and show you the size. There's the outer part of the die. See that? Beautiful detail in that. And then you could use these separately if you wanted. That would make, that's lovely. Put sentiment in there. And then you've got the smaller one just inside. So you can mat and layer these up if you want to, but you've got great detail on each if you want to use them separately. So we've gone from the sort of oval style shape to the lovely square. What I love about this, I love to see the love hearts in the middle just there. Love that. Yeah, you don't notice that at the start. When you take a look, you think, oh, they're love hearts. But again, beautiful, beautiful designs. There's the second part. And here goes, see, using that on its own. I think using that on its own would be beautiful. You could use that in the corners. Or on repeat. That's repeat. Repeat. Beautiful. Love those. That's your second set. And then your third set, equally as beautiful, and kind of got some love hearts in there as well. Let's pick this up and show you that. Very fancy, isn't it? Frilly and fancy. Fancy and frilly. There you go. I'm being quite sensible this morning. I've not had a lot of sugar. It is... I feel a bit uncomfortable, actually. Being serious. It's not quite right. Let's see what we can do about that. Right, £28.44. 825770 is your item number. It's great to have your company this morning. It's great to have that price, 40% off instantly. That's the great thing about craft price drop. £16.79 if you want to go. You don't have to choose. You're getting all three. 1, 2, 3. 3 sets of these beautiful, gorgeous dies. How are you going to use yours? Are you going to use them as a label as they're indicated on the pack, on the front? Also on the back, you get everything you need, all the care instructions and how to use your dies. Love this. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dies. 9 dies in total. £16.79. These are going to be fabulous as a gift for yourself. You might have a craft club. What a great idea to buy these and take these along to your next craft club. So you can do a project and you can use these. Fabulous. Mandy's in already. She's a Freedom member as well. Karen's got hers. Well done. Now, Freedom members, your P&P is included. That's your postage and packaging. And that means if you are in the States and you're a Freedom member and you want to go for these, your P&P is included as well. It's great, isn't it? Become a Freedom member, 888 in your basket. £16.68. Now, the price is still falling. What are you going to do with yours? I think my favourite is... I think it's the middle one. I like the square one. I do. I really do. The detail in it, just simply exquisite, beautiful. Again, you've got those two there. This is my favourite part of this die. Those love hearts. You see that? They're lovely, aren't they? Let me place that on my... Love that. See that? Beautiful, beautiful design. Very, very nice. Smooth that wash out of the way. There you go. And then you've got the second part to that. Please don't use these on your hands, by the way. That would be pretty bad. I'm just showing you the lovely designs. Don't put your hands through your die cutting machines. Please, please. Just your card and your papers. There's a hand. Let's move that hand. Beautiful set of 3 dies. £16.02. I'd like to say good morning to you wherever you're watching us, whether it's on Facebook Live, whether on YouTube or Periscope, or whether you're taking yourself out today. Don't know why I said that. I don't know where my thought process was going. £13.09. Wow, that is a bargain, and that's why we're going to show you how many we've got left. Only 9 of these left. Lucky 9. Lucky number 9. Better than half price. We've got the lovely Meg with us this morning, the lovely Ethan and the lovely Katie. Good morning to you out there. We'd love to hear from you. Love to give you a shout out. I won't shout, it's too early in the morning. But a shout out means we just say hello. £13.09. Only 5 of these left. 5. Will it be you? Are you on the website? 4 of these left. You're already checking out your basket. 3. 2. Let's get... Oh, we've got down to 2. It's like counting down a rocket. 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. Only 1 of these left. If it's you, check out your basket. You too will pay the lowest price, and your credit card or debit card will be charged at the end of the auction. Well done, everyone. Now you will get charged £13.09 because we've locked the price. £13.09. If you're a Freedom member, your Pete and Pete is included. If not, it's £4.95. Right. What's occurring here? Wow. There's a lot. All of this. So these aren't ones that I just pick up and show. All of this. Wow. That is amazing. Together, you are getting 32 packs of Dazzlers. Creative Expressions Dazzlers. Works out to be £3.18 per pack, which is a great start price, and we're already busy. Now, did we count all of these? Right. I'm just going to quickly count them and have a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's going to be 250? Over 250. Wow. These are fabulous. Right, let's start taking a look at these. Love these. Now, what you can do is take some of these outside and you could place those Dazzlers on the inside. That look brilliant. Or these would be fabulous in flowers. Imagine making sunflowers and placing these in the centre. They'll look absolutely gorgeous. £100.88. Already saving 40% off. We're now at £61.99. Oh, I love these. Let me just pick the red up. Sorry. You place the red in the middle there. Oh, these are gorgeous. I don't know where to start. They look like sweets, but they're not sweets. Now, at this price, you are paying less than 25p per Dazzler. Love these. These really are. You see that? A little dazzle. Big dazzle in there. Beautiful colours. I think these will look great in the middle of flowers. Look at that. Or to embellish your cards. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that ice blue. Oh, that's lovely. See that twinkle? Oh, lovely. It's a nice ice colour, isn't it? A nice, beautiful, lovely mint colour here. Again, dazzling away, dazzling away. Beautiful. Just see that. Imagine these on your card. Love these as well. In the centre of flowers, making it dazzle, making them come alive. So we've got the round shapes, we've also got the squares as well. Slightly larger, just as blingy, just as dazzly. Love these. Now let me find. Oh, I think I found my favourite colour. Let's pick this up. Love that colour, like a peachy colour. See that? That's lovely. £60.83. You're getting 32 packs. There's over 250 Dazzlers in total. So think about how many cards, how many projects you've got. You've got over 250. Over 250. Wow, amazing. We've also got, like these, the finishing touches. Love these. So you could place, imagine, getting the red and placing that in the centre of that. Or, let me get one of these, place that in the centre there. See that? That looks amazing. In fact, let me take the fingers away and place that in there. There you go, now you can see. Fabulous. The red would look amazing in there. The silver, maybe not the silver, maybe the peach. Yeah, that's quite a nice colour tone, isn't it? Gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful. Let me place this down and show you some more of the colours we've got here, because we've got a lot as that price goes down again. Right, £101.88. Starting price now, £36.79. Almost 65% off. Wow, that really is amazing. Look at all the different colours you're getting. You're getting your blacks, You're getting your browns in there, your copper colours. You're getting your lovely peach style colour in there, your creams. You're getting the mints. You're getting the darker greens in there. You're getting the larger size. So that beautiful larger size in the circles and the smaller size in the circles. You're also getting the squares as well. And the smaller squares, we have got the reds in here. We've got your silvers. Again, we've got that peach. We've got that lovely lavender colour in there. We've got... Oh, my goodness. Have they got names on them? Or I just... Oh, sorry. Where are the names of the colours? Ah. Where? That one doesn't. This one doesn't. That hasn't got the colour on it. Oh, it does, yeah. Medium black. There you go. Oh, it says frosted violet. OK. All right, well, I can't read backwards. Frosted peach, lavender, red, assorted squares. There we go. Is that lavender? That is. It's like a silver lavender. That's beautiful. We've got your frosted aqua. And then oh, look at this. What's this one here? I don't know why I had to look so long. It's red. What colour's this? I don't know. It's red, Janice. Fiery red. I'm a redhead, you know. £29.81. It's the sun that turns it this colour. £29.81. This is an incredible deal. 70% off here. Over 250 dazzlers. This is amazing. Different colours, different shapes, different sizes, all for your projects. Absolutely love these. I think they're fabulous. But have you got yours? If you have, check out your baskets right now. I'm just going to move these along like so. 23 of these left. Just want to show you some more of the colours here and the different shapes that you're getting. The centre of flowers, perfect. On your cards, perfect. Embellishing different projects, perfect. You might have your boxes that you've created, your scrapbooking, add a bit of bling to your scrapbooking. Love these. You've also got your outer parts to your embellishments as well. You're now paying 83 pence per pack. Oh, 93 pence per pack. Incredible value for money. Oh, not seen these yet. Look at those. Oh, these are amazing. Absolutely incredible. They are now starting to go very, very quickly. £29.81. We've only got 14 of these left. No, 13 of these left. If you are a Freedom member, your P&P is included. You see, oh, sorry, the different different size, different shapes. Oh, that coffee's kicking in. That you're getting right here. Love these. 9 of these left. Bling in your dazzlers. 8 of these left. If you're on the web, you can check out your baskets right now. You two will be charged at the end of the auction, along with everyone else. That's when your debit card or credit card will be charged. I can't speak this morning. You don't have to wait till the end of the auction to check out. We will get it sorted for you. 5 of these left. You checking out your basket? 4 of these left. People are coming in on the phone lines now. 3 of these left. Tricia, you've got yours. 2 of these left. Well done, everyone. 1 left. Web, it's there. Well done. Congratulations.
Price locked.
Everyone pays the lowest price. And in this instant, it's £29.81. It's a bank holiday here in the UK. I hope you are enjoying yourselves and I hope you're getting ready for a lovely, gorgeous day. It is going to be hot, hot, hot. It's going to be a Bobby Dazzler. It really, really is. If you are in the States, it's great to have your company. Good evening, good morning and good afternoon. Not heard of Bobby Dazzler. It's going to be a Bobby Dazzler. The sun is going to dazzle away in the sky. Keep yourself protected. Very, very important. Very, very important. Make sure the shade. Please make sure your dogs have water and your cats, and don't put them in cars. Can't say that enough. Don't leave your dog in cars. Right. Don't want you getting in any kind of sticky messes with that sunshine. Talking of sticky messes, this is no mess, but we do have sticky. Yes. These are ideal for you because these are glue dots on a roll. These are perfect for your crafting projects. because your glue is already there on a roll. And you've got over 1,500 dots. Now these work. You can see, I don't know whether yes, see those dots? Perfect. So what you do, you get your card, you get your paper, you place it down, give it a bit of a rub, you release, and the glue will come off. I don't like, yeah, I'm not, yeah, there you go. Oh, I slipped through to the table. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's see if I can get those off. Yeah, you can remove them quite easily. Oh, I love these. Maybe if I get some card, I can start playing glue dots. These are really easy to use. You've got different sizes as well. So you've got your glue dots, you've got your glue strips as well. So again, they're going to be in a strip that you put down. You've got your craft dots, you've got your 3D dots. So that's, they're a little bit thicker, so you can actually start to use these for decoupage, for example. You've got your poster dots, your peelable dots, your scrapbook dots. They are all different in the way that you use these, but they are in essence all glue dots. Right. Now they are acid-free and lignin-free, yes. So they are good for photos. Now I'm going to place that in front. I'm just going to get one of these, a couple of these, place it down like that, and then just rub my finger along. You can see, let me just lift that up, hang on. See them on there? Yeah. And then what we do is we just go like that, and there you have your glue dots. Isn't that easy? No mess, no fuss, just glue dots. Love that. I think they're fabulous. Oh, I could play with these all day, I really can. Let me pick this one up. Now, the price is dropping, £31.64. Can I do some more glue spotting? Yes. Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to do one here, because these are the bigger ones. Again, let me pick this up. See that there? Let's just peel this off a little bit slower, because this is a larger dot. There we go. All that price is... Oh, I stuck my hand to it. Sorry. Told you it'd start to happen sooner or later. Right, these are fabulous because it's stuck to my hand already. £23.64. The great thing is, it's on a roll. So we can just roll that back up. I've not wasted any glue. I've not got glue all down my top. We're just winding this around and all the glue will come back. There you go. Easy peasy. And it's not left anything on my hand, which is brilliant. So we can just roll that back up. There you go. We were just releasing that dot onto there. Let's cut that off. Make that a little bit smaller. There you go. There's that larger dot on there. Glue dots and Janice this early in the morning doesn't go down too well. But, great, it's not left anything on my finger. It's still on there, which is brilliant, because what you have to do is place that on the card and just push down. So yes, it just sticks to my finger, but when I pull it off, it doesn't remain on the finger. And then I don't have any of that gluey residue on my fingers. These are easy to use, they really, really are. Right, now, £21.81, so you are getting 13 rolls. There are different rolls for you. We've got the smaller dots, we've got the larger dots, we've got the 3D dots as well, and they all come to you in these packages as well, so you can see instantly exactly what they are. So you've got over 1,500 adhesive dots, and on the back, it shows you exactly how to use these. So you've got all the information you need, how to use these correctly and safely as well. We say safely because they're not in bottles, they're not squirting everywhere, they're easy to take your glue dots and use them with your crafting. Let me pick this one up, what have we got here? Now these are going very, very quickly. Let's place another one down there and just look how easy that was. That was incredible. Going very, very quickly, let's just do another one. These are fun to use and very, very immediate and quick to use as well, because there you've got your glue dots. How easy was that? Very busy for these. We've only got 4 of these left. £21.81. 3. I think these are brilliant. I think they're great because you can just reach out, grab your glue dots, place them on and start crafting. You don't have any of that mess around. Look, no glue, no gluey fingers. And these have not stuck around for long. Price lock. Everyone pays the lowest price, and in this instance, It's £21.81. Just going. I'm sorry, I'm just getting some water. We're live. How are you? Cheers. I wasn't going to down the whole lot, but I certainly could. It's very warm today. Right, OK, let's take a look at what we've got now, because we want to get as many of these out to you as possible for the time we have got left. Now, we don't have long. We're going straight in with the plummet. What are we getting here? Well, we're getting a whole array of crafting for Christmas. Right, 639,781, £67.23, drop from £122.85. Now, you're already saving over 45%. Right, Crafter's Companion Cute Christmas Precious Collection. Wow, these are amazing. These really, really are. So you've got your fabulous dies here in that cute for that snowman. So you want to create and cut out a snowman, you can. We've got your gingerbread person just here. That could be a man or a lady. And then, oh, look at these cute owls. So they are a real hoot. You like that? A real hoot. Woo-hoo! Merry Christmas! Woo-hoo! There you go. So you've got your snowman, you've got your gingerbread man, person. You've also got some other dies as well at the top. These are fabulous. Oh, I love this. Oh, these really are cute. That is cute, and that is your die. Imagine these at Christmas time. And now's the time for thinking about Christmas. It really is. You've got your sentiment stamps in here as well. You've got your glitter papers. You've got your lovely, gorgeous card as well. Right. That price is now falling. I can't even get through everything to tell you. And these are already flying out the door. £34.11. We're talking about Christmas. Yes, we can, even though the sun is shining in the sky. Let's get ready for Christmas and let's bag yourself a bargain here from Crafter's Companion. These are so cute. There are your embossing folders as well. Love the igloo. Love all the snowflakes that are coming down as well. You've got your mirror card. You've got your foil card in here. You've got your different, you've got your paper pack as well. I love this. Oh, so much. I don't know where to go first. I love the dies on here. They are super, super cute. We've only got 6 of these left. 5 of these left now. You're seeing that these are a real bargain. Absolutely love these. Right. £34.11 these currently stand at. Can you believe that price has dropped from £122.85 to £34.11? Only 3 of these left. An incredible deal from Craft Price Drop. From Crafter's Companion. So many C's for Christmas. And they're coming directly to you. What an amazing deal. Well done. They've all gone. They've all gone. Wow. Everyone pays the lowest price at £34.11. What a bargain. How are you this morning? It is the bank holiday here in the UK. Of course, it might not be a bank holiday in the States because we broadcast there, but hello to you. It's been great to have your company. It's always good to see your comments on Facebook, so we do broadcast on Facebook Live, and it's always good to have your company. There is a Craft Price Drop fan club on Facebook. Yes, there is. So if you do want to join that, head over to my Facebook page and I'll put a link to that, or you can just go and search for it. And our lovely Nigel will be there to greet you. It's always a pleasure to be here as well. I'm so glad so many of you bagged yourself a bargain. That's what Craft Price Drop is all about. And Craft Price Drop broadcasts at 7 a.m, 11 a.m, which is online only, and 7 p.m. every day. It's been lovely to have your company. No matter what you're doing today, please stick around. Oh, we've got Darley Art next with me and Darley. Who'd have thought? Crafting with Clarity one-day special with a lovely pool church. He's in the studio, everyone. And we've got polka doodles.
Hochanda have yet again partnered with Creative Events to bring you Hochanda Live, the inspirational craft, hobby and art roadshow. This is a show you don't want to miss. 2-day saver tickets for our show at the Kent County Showground on the 19th and 20th of May are now on sale at hochanda.com. We will be bringing you an amazing selection of our favourite crafters, including Chloe, Imagination Crafts, Indigo Blue, Phil Martin, Dawn Bibby and many more. There will also be opportunities for you to get crafty with a fantastic selection of demonstrations, as well as over 30 different make and takes. Hochanda will be filming throughout the day, so you can take part and become part of our live studio audience. So what are you waiting for? Get your ticket here today and we'll see you there.
These fantastic extra strong permanent glue tape pens are a massive 22 metres in length. This amazing value 3-pack of glue pens are super strong, double-sided and are suitable for use on all types of paper, card and are even strong enough to make boxes. To take advantage of this great deal, go to hochanda.com.
From 6 p.m. on the 3rd to 6 p.m. on the 8th of May, we are celebrating the bank holiday by bringing you our May Day Money Back event. All your crafting favourites will be here demonstrating their latest products, and we're also going to give you a little something extra special. When you make a purchase during our event, you'll be given a £10 credit to spend against any purchase of £40 or more. This can be redeemed from 6 p.m. on the 8th of May to 11:59 p.m. on the 31st of May. So don't forget to tune in for the May Day Money Back.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
You look great. And you look great as well. And doesn't that side look great?
Oh no, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's a lovely bank holiday, and we're so pleased that you could join us here on Hochanda. It's great to have your company. We've got the lovely Dali with us as well, and we have got some superb items on the show. We've got a lot for you, so we want to get all through that before we get through to the demos, if that's okay.
Definitely.
Now, what do we have here? Because this looks sensational.
So, I thought, you know, I've put a wooden box together. It's a really large wooden box. And then I've put loads of stuff in the wooden box for you so that you could actually make a beautiful, like, storage box. Or you could just use these elements. We've given you so many elements that you could actually use them for other projects as well.
Yes.
So a canvas, etc. So what you get is get the wooden box. You get 2 lazurs. Now, look, lazurs are a stain. And I've not bought these colours before. It's like a green and a sort of magenta colour. So they're absolutely beautiful. They will go a long way, but a great way to colour wood.
Yes.
You can still see the grain through it, and we'll be showing you those. We've also got these beautiful 3D balls, or art stones, when you've heard them called. These are the small size, and these are lovely to add more texture and definition. Got the beautiful glitter paste. This is the Crystal Drops by Stamperia, absolutely beautiful. And you've got some micro crackle, which is a 2-part component, will give you beautiful fine line crackles. And then we get a little bit more. We get a 7x7 stencil, and I thought that was a really nice stencil because it's got really lovely sentiments, but you could just write the word stars. You could take just good friends. So there's a lot going on in there as well, but a really nice size and a 350 miler. You've got some raffia. You've got this beautiful, can I just pick that up just to show you?
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful, 50 by 50 centimetres. I think it's got a bit in the middle that you need to just remove. And then
Just open this up for you. Isn't this beautiful?
And it's just so beautiful. And that is why you've got the 2 lazurs. You've got the green and the magenta, because they are the colours that are in this paper. So I thought working with those, and then you've got the crystal drops, which give you this sort of a blue iridescent sort of glitter shine. So we've put all of that in there for you. We've got 100 gems. We've got some foam flowers. We've got some glass, I suppose like cabochons.
Yes.
We've got a key, a lock, and we've got some lace. And the lace is amazing because the lace you can stencil through.
Wow. We've got a lot. We've got a lot.
Oh, and some cogs.
Oh, and some cogs
and
as well.
Gel paste.
Now, you can embellish and make and create this beautiful box as a work of art, as a project, but you'll still have all of the different elements left over to create many other projects. That's why this is such great value for money. 112133 is your item number. £27.50 if you want to buy it on Flexi Buy, 2 payments, and 10% of the stock is already gone. No. You're getting up early this morning. It must. The sun was gorgeous when I drove into work this morning.
Well, I left at I won't say at 4 o'clock this morning.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. So So, and we had a fantastic weekend with some lovely people, and I have to thank Tamara this morning to come in. She came in,
yes,
and actually helped me set up.
Yes, she did. She did. So, you're on bright and early, and you're bright and early. It's great to have your company. £54.99. But if you do want to go for those 2 flexi-buy payments, £27.50, we'll take your P&P on your first payment. Right, we are moving on because we've got some paper bags for you as well, and people are shopping ahead for these already. These are your ceremony. Love these beautiful details. Shall I pick these up and flick through? Yeah, why not? Let's just show you some of the... Or I could turn it around and I can show you, actually, all of the different designs that you're getting in here.
It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, obviously it's called ceremony, but you could say it's wedding. It is a bit wedding, but it's a sort of shabby chic. Yeah. And it's for every single occasion. And I suppose it's more like a congratulations pad. It's just got so much detail in it. It's 10 sheets, double-sided, so 20 designs in total, on 170 GSM, and it's just uncoated stock, so you can do so much with it, and I just absolutely love it. I mean, if you have a look at it, there's some with curtains hanging off them and drapes. You've got all these toppers, lovely save the dates if you want to do that, menus. I mean, these could be used for anything, birthdays. It doesn't have to be, it's not a wedding, it isn't particularly a wedding album. There is a special wedding album that they do, or a scrapbook they do, but I love this window one, and it's just so pretty. And we've got these lovely laser cut feathers for you as well, separately, so that you can actually embellish it as well.
Lovely images. Like you say, it's versatile. So yes, for weddings, celebrations, somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary, just to say hello to someone, tell someone you care.
Exactly.
Oh, I love this one. Love anything with notes on.
I mean, that could even be, you know, that's quite a masculine card as well. So, you know, with some craft card and put that onto it. It's quite nice, somebody into musical notes and stuff. So, you know, you can just see they can be used for lots of different occasions, you know, even with some little flowers and stuff. I mean, this is probably one of my favourite pages because I just think these flowers are lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Right, if you want to go for these as a Freedom member, it's only £13.49, which is incredible value for money. So if you want to pop that into your basket, you can just simply put 011760. That's your item number. If you're not a Freedom member, it's just £14.99. Right, we're moving on round. We're shuffling round. We've got some great stamps for you, and these really are beautiful. And again, it's all about versatility, isn't it?
It is. And so what we've tried to bring you here is try to bring you some stamps which you've got quite large elements on, but you can also use them as smaller parts and still they stand alone, and you've got some beautiful sentiments on them as well.
Yeah, love this card that you've put together here.
Yeah, so Elaine did this for me and it's absolutely beautiful, and I like the way she's embossed it. I love the clock. I just love the elements, the chains, and I just think it's just so beautiful.
I love that white on that brown. What a great idea, because normally, you know, we stamp in dark colours, and this is just taking it into the reverse.
Isn't it?
But so effective. Talking about effective, look at that.
The detail is just lovely. It's just really nice. My dad coloured this one in.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's 80 plus and he coloured that one for me.
Did he really? That is just
it's
beautiful.
Just really pretty,
Love that. And again, we've got that clock, but in colour this time.
Yep.
And time is precious, isn't it?
It is precious. It is very precious. And I'm very fortunate because my family all love crafting. My sister did this one.
Did she?
So I'll be like, oh, my mum did that one. My sister
brilliant.
Did that one. So we're really fortunate, in fact. So...
Anyone in the family do that?
Elaine did that one.
Elaine did that one. Beautiful.
So...
Now, if you want to get hold of these stamps, they are Your Beautiful Bloom and You Are My Flower, £14.99. A sensational price again, and such quality, not just in the stamps, but quality in the detail as well. 012840. Right, we're moving on again. We've got lots in the show, haven't we?
We have got lots. Now, the paper pad does actually match the stamps as well, so we've designed it so it's actually got the stamps to match. So when you have open the pages, you'll see some of the elements, the clock from the other stamp set. It's actually, you get the stamps on their own, the pad on its own, and then the other set of stamps on its own. So
everything works perfectly together. Love this paper, I really do. It's that shabby chic, vintage, steampunk style. Love this. See this one here with the love hearts.
And the stamps, beautiful. Like I say, work really well with that. You know, we've got an example there of the. So hold it. That's the paper and the stamp together. So you can see just how beautiful that works as well.
This paper here, works perfectly.
So the stamps really do work really well together.
So it's a good idea to get the papers and also to get the stamps as well to work with this. And the GSM on here is 170, so you know you've got quality. Love that script, like Leonardo da Vinci.
It is really lovely. And I've designed them to be less busier so that you can actually use them as backgrounds, but you can also stamp onto them. You can also, you know, decoupage with them because they've got the designs on top of them. So it's a real lovely pad to work with. You've got 23 designs papers there. So, you know, so it's a lot in there that we've given you.
Fantastic. And only £9.99, 466-869 if you want to go for those. We are, again, moving on because we've got some beautiful, gorgeous, more stamps for you. And people are shopping ahead. They're already on the website shopping ahead. And these are absolutely beautiful as well. You can see some of the examples around where these particular stamps have been used. Love this. What's the inspiration behind the stamps?
So the inspiration was this. I wanted to bring out a little bit of henna, which is the flower stamp was based on the henna designs, but I also wanted to continue with the flower theme, but with more of a steampunk flower clock, sort of key to your heart sort of theme. So this is why it's brought out. So they were all actually designed at the same time.
You've got different elements into the stamps as well. So you've got the main parts of the stamps, and then you've got like the key in there, the flowers, you've got the cog, you've got the sentiments. Excellent value for money as well, £14.99, and that's why 20% of the stock has gone of that particular set already. 141980. Now we're moving on, and we've got another brilliant item for you, and these are fabulous. We've got the rice paper here, we've got the inks, we've got the wax paste, and we have got the decoupage glue, which of course is important because it dries clear.
It does, and that helps you to adhere it, and we've given you the glass plate on this occasion as well. So these were very popular, so we've brought these back again to you. Basically what this means is that you can actually create a project like this. So we've got the two options for you. You've got the vintage butterfly, and you've also got the lilac flowers, different colours. And again, you can create this on any glass object. We've given you the ceramic medium, and these are the frost effect paints. And you can finish them off how you want. So
I think these are fabulous. You know, I'm always fascinated whenever I go into art shops and I see any kind of glass artwork like this, you know, and they're so pricey.
Oh, God,
It really is, but it's something you think, oh, I'd love to have that in my home. Now you can create it yourself, and if you place this into the oven on a low heat and you bake it, you can actually... becomes washable.
It is washable. And also, again, what I've given you is I've given you so much product. All you need is any object in your home and a bit of rice paper, and you'll still have rice paper left over from this. And you can make probably about 10 plates from this.
Wow, incredible. You know what I was thinking? You know the glass tops that you can buy from certain flat pack furniture shops?
That's right.
To go on top of like your dressing tables or your sideboards.
Beautiful.
Imagine using lots of rice paper on that. I'm thinking of a project.
A photo frame, because you can take the glass frame and just always work from the back.
Yes, let me show you that.
So we started with, so you can see. So
I think even the back of this is arty.
It is very arty, but so you can actually leave it like that. But what I would suggest is you do is either paint all that in a black primer, or just put some felt on it. And it'll cushion it, so if you don't have a lovely wooden table and you don't want any scratches or anything, that's another way to do it as well.
Love that. What a great project to give somebody. What a great gift for yourself. 964167, and you choose from the vintage butterfly, or you have got the lilac flower. So you can choose from either or. Do you know what? I'd go for both. I really would.
They're different colour palettes, so that's why we did them differently.
Fantastic gifts. Think about that special person in your life. This is a special gift. Could be a wedding gift. Right, we're moving on, because we are talking about rice papers, and they are at the heart of your projects, aren't they?
They are. They work in so many different ways, and I will be showing you a tray we did this weekend, and I have to thank Vasilis for this. He's flown in from Greece, and he's made us some really beautiful projects and helped us create some beautiful pieces with these rice papers. So what I wanted to say is it is a random collection, but this is the first bunch that we have as our random, and I wanted to at least allow you to see what you could get, because I think that's quite important. But we've only got limited stock, so if there's but you'll either get an A4, a 48 by 33, or a 50 by 50. But you'll get all three.
Yeah, and designs will vary, but they are beautiful. £12.99. Again, exceptional value for money when you see what you can do with these and how versatile and how you can really reach out to different projects using these. 768092 is your item number. Brand new today. Absolutely love these at only £12.99. We're going to have a busy show. I know we always do. And we've got some great demonstrations coming up. Let's take a look at the website. Many of you are heading to the website to shop ahead to all of the different products that we've got on there. We have got that Stamperia Key and Lock to My Heart mould with air dry clay. Now, air dry clay is fabulous to use and it is lightweight. It's incredible. You'll make and create these beautiful designs and you'll think they're really weighty because it's clay. But it's not. It's as light as a feather. Well, not as light as a feather. That's a terminology, but it does feel like it's as light as a feather. £24.99 for that. We've also got your decoupage medium. We've got the textile, ceramic and matte, if you want to go for those. Do check out the website. Plenty for you to choose from. Oh, and while you're there, go and have a look at the Forever tin with those 3 ink sprays, because that is a great price. Down from £19.99 to £24.99. And you can choose your media. So you can choose fabric if you want. If you've got some fabric you want to ink up, you can use it in that way, but a great price. Right, we're back with Dali now. What are we going to be taking a look at?
Right, so what I thought was we could have a look at the tray because it's got the ceremony on it.
Yes.
Because I think it's beautiful. I just go and grab that because I think it's really important for people to see what they can be doing with rice papers.
Love this.
Now, I have to say, we haven't quite finished this yet, but we've started it.
Not finished?
No.
Wow.
So this is just part of one of your rice papers, and we've put some rice paper down just with your matte medium, and then we've started to stamp into that. So Vasilis was doing this for us as a demo yesterday, and you can just see how beautiful that looks. And we've used some lazurs to lift out some of the petals there, which we have on the show. And then basically, this is what you can be making.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Inexpensive. And these are all the products that we have on the website. So these are the chalk paints we have and so forth. And so you'll be able to find some of these products as well on the website if they're not on the show at the moment.
Yeah, if you've seen some of these in garden centres just recently, that lovely shabby chic style country kitchen, you'll know that there's a hefty price tag along with it. Now you can create it yourself. Maybe all of those garden centres and shops are now starting to quake in their boots because they realise you can do it yourself at home. It really is beautiful. Yeah. Right, let me pop this back at the back for you, Dali, and let's see what we're going to create on the show.
So we're going to start off with the box. I thought it would be really nice to start off with the box. Now, what we've got here is we've actually already used, we've got the black lace there.
Yes.
I don't have another piece with me because I've left it to
let me
wash.
grab this for you just to show you.
So what I've done, so that people can understand, and you'll see it in a little bit more. So I've actually just stenciled using that.
Oh wow.
And you just wash it with cold water and you'll get this really lovely effect. When we colour this up, you'll really see what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it is absolutely beautiful. And that's just given us that little bit of finish and a little bit of texture. Now you can do this with the gel paste that you have in your kit, which will be translucent. And then you'll get a translucent effect. But then what it means is that everything that goes over the top, it still gives you this beautiful sort of glass-like effect. Yeah. So there's so much that's going on there. Now, we've also got for you, so that it all matches, is we've also got the 4 laser cuts for you. And I just want to show you how to use these. I've already cut one out just to show you. So what I've done is I've already started to mould that and put little sentiments on it.
Isn't that lovely?
So all you have to do is, I want to just show you, get 4 of those, you get 80 pieces in total, so it's quite a big one. So all we do is we just let's take a little bit of a leaf this time. I've actually taken it from this the stamp set we have on the show. Now this is a beautiful stamp set because you can actually use this as a frame. The middle bit does actually come out. So that means you can actually change your sentiments for all the sentiments we've given you.
Okay.
So that's a really nice one. So let's quickly go through this and just show you how to do the actual feathers, because I think it's a really nice way to get blank feathers, and because this ceremony has blank feathers, has feathers in it, I thought it was a really nice way to add some embellishment. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this small one here. So all I'm doing is I'm just taking my stamp and I'm just stamping on it. And the idea here is I'm just going to create a background for my little feather. Now you can cut the feather out first, or you can leave it. So it's really up to yourself. And I just like this. The fact that you've got already in a really nice quality card, you've already got these feathers for you, just to add as embellishments. But you just imagine rusting one of these up or any of that, and all you then do is to get your feather out, and these all match the chains on the clocks that we've got on the show as well. All you do is just snip the ends
And these are laser cut?
These are laser cut, and all you're doing is they're already in there. You get 80 pieces in total. So can you imagine how many embellishments you could actually do?
Yeah.
And they're just so beautiful, really, really nice quality, really nice to stamp, emboss, ink, and you just go, that is it. And then what we're going to do there is we're going to actually add the sentiment, thank you.
It's a great price as well, Sally, for £9.99.
It is, 80 pieces, so you get a lot, and it's different. It's different to what we do usually, so it's really nice. So you've got that, and then what we're going to do is, let me just take that.
I think that works out to be about 12 pence a
yeah.
piece.
And we've got
brilliant.
Yeah, and we've got feathers, large feathers, little feathers, and we've got some with a lot more detail, and it's just lovely. I mean, that could just be a tag.
Yeah.
And then what I would do is just start inking the edges of those up.
Now I'm just going to show you what you're getting. I'm just going to bring these, just separate these slightly.
So you've got those, and they're just so beautiful to work. I mean, they're just lovely to stamp onto as well.
Yeah.
I think the quality of them is, you know, and again, you can, because they're quite strong, they're sturdy, you can actually fold them, they don't break. So if you're not a die cutter like me, I'm not a big die cutter, then this is just a really nice way to actually do something, and again, just add a little bit more texture into them. And they are very forgiving.
Yeah,
and so, you know,
lovely.
you've got like now 2 that we're going to use in our embellishments.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yeah, they're just really pretty.
They're delicate, aren't they?
Yeah,
and
they
feathers
are.
are very popular. I've got one on my ring, look.
Oh, yes, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
feather on my ring.
Oh, and then we've given you some which are just more delicate, so, you know, you don't even have to do anything with them. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And so let's take this little one, because we want to, you know, and if you wanted to, you could just put some ink down and then just lift it off the top, because they will just take ink so well.
Yeah.
So if you're just doing that and you don't want to have a design on it, and you just want to, you know, if you're picking up really beautiful colours, you know, with all the different sprays and stuff, just spray them.
Yeah.
And then just use them as your backgrounds. So I'm going to do 3 because I like the 3s, and then I'm just going to take the edges. And again, they take ink.
That.
They take ink so well, and so, you know, we've got like a little one going in there as well. So
I like it when you do the edges. I think that looks lovely.
Doesn't it? It just makes it pop a little bit.
Yeah.
So the next thing is now we can do this 2 ways, and we've taken a page out of the ceremony pad, so we are going to use the ceremony pad. Now, we have given you the rice paper as well, so you could do it with the rice paper. But basically, all I've done is taken that page I really like.
Yes. And that's out of the pad that we've got available. I'm just going to grab that. And the details for your ceremony pad are at the bottom of your screen. But again, just beautiful designs in here. And Dahlia's just taken an element of one of the pages. They're double-sided as well. And I think it's gorgeous, brilliant value for money. Again, we've got that great, fabulous vintage, that shabby chic design. So many different elements in here. And a beautiful colourway as well. And then with the musical notes, you've got the feathers in there to match, just like, move that in, there you go. So you could actually use one of your stencils to highlight that. Should be fabulous. £13.49 if you're a Freedom member, if you want to go for your Stamperia ceremony card. Love that, 12 by 12 papers. Perfect.
So all we're doing now is, I'm just going to just use body, is all I'm doing is I want to stick that down so we can start building this box up. So I've already used the lace on the sides to do that. So you can either, because the papers are absolutely beautiful. So all I'm doing is just putting some glue on there, and you can just stick this down. And the box is beautiful. I mean, look how big it is inside.
Oh,
yeah. It's huge.
That is a great size.
And it's wood. So it's a wooden box with proper hinge and lock. So, you know, it is a really nice keepsake. So if you are going to put a lot of effort and time into making something, I do believe that you do need good products.
It'd make a nice little wedding box to put
it would, wouldn't it?
You know, when you have something borrowed, something blue and...
Talking about a wedding box, there is an album over there that Elaine has created using, and that would look beautiful. She's already made a box, but you could put the box within a box.
Yeah.
And that is using all the papers. And in fact, I think we've got that on the show as well as a workshop as well.
Oh, that is lovely. Yeah, together they would be...
just so beautiful, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because it's so matching. Now, if you have a look at the top, that one I'm going to cover, that is just the front of that. So, you know, you've got this really lovely box that you could be making, and, you know, all the photos could go in here, and it would just be beautiful. It's just so nice. So,
Dahlia, 40% of the box kit has gone already.
Oh, no.
40%, and we're only 22 minutes into the show.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Well done, everyone. Check your baskets out to make sure you do get it. Don't let it linger in there until the end of the show, because if anybody comes in on the phone lines, it will see that you've only reserved the box set. So if you do want it, check out your baskets to assure yourself of that product. £54 if you bail, and 99 pence. Brand new today, but we've also got it on the Flexi Buy. £27.50 pence today. Do you know what? I can't speak this morning.
It's that day.
£27.50p, not 50%. What's wrong with me this morning?
Oh, you're fine. It's because you've had a busy morning already, haven't you?
It is indeedy doody.
You've already had a busy morning. So we just stuck that down. Obviously, take your time, because if you don't take your time to do it, but just look at that, just on its own. And I've done nothing really. I've just distressed the edges, taken a black pad, and that just looks so beautiful. I mean, even if you just covered your box.
And doesn't it go well with the lace as well?
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, just the continuation.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is when I'll make that lace pop for you in a minute. So you know, it's as easy as that to start doing this. Now what we've also got is we've got this mould, haven't we?
Yes.
So we've got this beautiful mould, and I've already started making the heart. I've taken the mould and I've made the heart. In fact, Minal did these.
These are amazing, because the first time I saw these, and I went to pick something like this up, I thought, well, that must be really heavy. Must be heavy. And then you pick it up and it's so light. And that's the ease of using this extra light, soft clay. The clay itself is in white, so it's going to be easy for you to colour if you want to. Let me just move my hand out of the way. That's better. There you go. It's so light, which makes them easy to use, doesn't it?
It is. It makes them really easy to use. And in fact, we've actually used them on so many things, and we've actually used it. I have to show you all this because it's just me. Can I just reach it?
Yes,
We've actually used it on the sewing machine.
Oh, do you need a hand?
I think I've just about managed it. It's big as me. And I just want to show it to you. Should we put it on here?
Yeah, is that all right?
Okay, yep.
Love this.
And we made this weekend. And I have to say a big thank you to everybody who joined us, and also Vasilis for bringing this project. But inside here, actually I'll pull that off, is all the mould. Can you see the mould there? That's why I wanted to bring it in to show you.
So you've got the mould running around the edge there, and on the side of that sewing machine. It's just fantastic.
So these are, so we've got some D-arts we've got on there, but this is the mould that we've actually got on the show, and we've got some of the micro crackles, the fine line crackles. And so, you know, you can do this with the stencil that we've got on the show. So there's just so much you can be doing.
Yeah,
so
you really
we
can.
have incorporated some of the products which are on the show.
Yes.
The wax that you get is we've got a copper one. This is a gold one. So very similar effect that you would get.
Now, if you do want to go for the soft clay and you've got that mould set, it's only £24.99. You can do so much. It's so versatile, and it's really, really easy to use as well. 200248 is your item number if you want to go for these together. Now, talking about sewing machines, we'd like to show you a picture from Nikki. Now, Nikki was the winner of the workshop day.
She was.
Yes.
She was ever so nice. And I have to say a big thank you to them, because they all bought me flowers and wine and chocolates and all sorts.
And that's what Nikki made. Isn't that incredible? I think it's remarkable, I really do. It looks like metal, it looks like copper, it looks like the metal that it's been made of, but it's not. It's this soft clay that's been coloured. And it really is truly amazing. It's something that's so achievable when you get it home. Thanks, Nikki, for that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your day.
Well, we had a brilliant time.
I've heard lots about you, Nikki.
Right, so sometimes I don't actually always have foam pads and stuff. I do got some, but you want to add a little bit more definition. What I tend to do is I always keep a little bit of cardboard with me so that I can actually add some definition. What I've done is I've taken other elements from the pad that sort of work with those colours.
Yes.
And all I've done is just distress the edges again and then started to do that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start layering this up, and I want to just show you how to bring this composition together. Now we're going to use all the elements that we've actually got in our little box. We've already used the lace, so we're going to just use little other bits. Let me just start putting these together. I would use a wet glue, but I'm just going to use these for the time being because it's quicker with a heat gun.
So just a little bit of cardboard that perhaps you've got from some packaging or a cereal box or something like this.
So all I'm doing is I'm just putting it down so that you've got something, so that's already raised now, and it's just such an easy way to do it. And, you know, this way you don't have to add loads of definition or anything. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to incorporate, let me show you, elements from this. I don't want it back in the way. We're going to take this mould. This has just got a little bit of acrylic on it. We've also got the copper gold wax in the actual box.
Yes.
And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of this. Just take your finger, smell that. You'll love it. Well, I hope you love it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's beautiful. So it's not harsh. It's nothing.
Very orangey, very like bergamot.
Yeah. Now just have a look. Yeah, it's orange. It's orange oil. So if you have a look at this.
Sorry, I can't. Can I just smell it one more time?
Yeah, you may. You'll be addicted, aren't you?
Put some underneath my nose.
Yeah,
no, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
But it is water-based. It is
lovely.
water-based, actually.
Is
so
it?
it does wash and everything, yeah. So
And you get that included in the kit that you get
We
with the
do,
box.
and it's, again, we've given you so much. We don't give you samples, we give you full pots. That will last you forever. I mean, I've got this bit out of the lid, and I don't think I'll ever finish that in my lifetime. So, look, so all we've done is put an acrylic paint over it. I'm taking a little bit of that on my finger, and just look at this come to life. Just rub it gently. And what you're going to have is this beautiful, ornate. I mean, it is so, like you said.
Love that.
Isn't
Love
it?
that.
Yeah. So it's just so pretty.
And it's such a delicate way of crafting, isn't it?
It is. It is. And all you're doing is just take your little, you know. Again, this mould is beautiful. The elements in this mould are absolutely huge. So, you know, if you're looking for big pieces but you want them to be light, we've given you the air dry clay. Now, a lot of people have said to me, but I've got loads of it already. Yeah. I want the mould, but I don't want the clay. Now, we did a heart as well this weekend. We did lots of things as well.
Can I go and grab that?
Yeah, please, thank you. Now, in the background, this is the clay. This is actually the clay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, so we've made it rusty and we put it on there again to keep it lightweight, make it beautiful. And again, we've used some of the wax. Now we can add more of the different colours. And I'm actually going to be using some of the misters on this a little bit later because I actually think there's a little bit more blue needed. This is the napkin, like the one we've got on the show and the one in your box. This is like the micro crackle you have in your box. So this is just to show you, these are some of the things that you could be doing. This is the Lazors.
I think this is fantastic. Remember, you know, everything that you get in your box, you will be able to use and create and make these wonderful designs.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know I do as well. I think it's just lovely in the window. I just love it.
You could decorate your box. Yeah. And then you could store your stuff in the box. That's right. And then take your box with you. I love that.
Exactly, yep. That's true as well. And, you know, we've given you so many elements, you're never going to be short to create something else with them. You know, so also you can stamp into this clay. And yep, you can. I can show you, but you can stamp into it and you get the indentation. So if you've got words or anything like that. So
do you have to bake this clay?
No, it's air dry.
Just air dry.
Yeah, so I've got some here that I've just done. And all you do is just pull it out.
How long does it take to dry?
And be careful, look, I just pulled that one. But it all glues back in together. There you go.
How long would it take to dry?
This would take, I would say, 24 hours when it's this thick. I mean, if you think how thick these are, they are very thick. Yeah. So I would say take us a little bit longer to dry.
Yeah, and if you do take it out and it just maybe
it breaks,
don't worry, it just glues back together like that. Yeah. Perfectly.
Just be careful because these are very delicate.
Yeah, be careful taking it out, but if it does, it's absolutely fine. It can glue back together.
Exactly.
And it will blend because you've got your colours and your inks to put on there and your waxes. We're approaching 40% of the stock of that air drying clay and the mould set. Which you can get home. We are very busy, so it's a great way. Let me just turn this around actually, to show you on the back there. Were those cherubs made?
Yes, they are. They are. We do have a mould with those cherubs, so it's on the back. It gives you loads of different ways. Now these are lovely to make chocolate. They are lovely to make soap.
Oh, the moulds themselves.
Yeah, the moulds themselves. So don't just use them.
Are they food safe?
They are food safe.
Right, yeah. So if you want to make chocolate, you can't use for both, but if you wanted to use these for chocolate, or maybe you wanted to use them as chocolate first and that's it and you never go back, and then you can use them for the air dry clay, but don't use them for both. Use them for either or, but I love those designs.
But soap as well. They're ideal for making soap. Oh. So they're just so beautiful to work with.
It's a good idea. I've never made soap. How do you make soap?
So it's a product. It's two-part, and then you basically melt it and pour it into these. So you could, for Christmas gifts. Yeah. So that would be just absolutely ideal. So you could make a box, put your soaps inside it.
Yes.
So we're just working with this, and we're just making all this come together. So look, we've got all those beautiful feathers already there. Now we've got quite a lot in this box, and I want to use as much as I can, obviously, to show you all the different effects. So you've got some roses. I've made it so that you've got lots, and that you've got lots left over again.
Yes.
So it's really, really important that so you've got some really beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah, they are lovely because they're
Bling on your box.
Bling on your
As
box.
in bring on your box.
Yeah.
Bling on your box.
That's very good for an early start today. So now you can use, you've got the gel paste in your kit as well. You can use the stencil with this. You can colour this. You can use it as a glue as well. You get a little key and lock as well.
Oh, I love these elements.
Yeah. So it's just so pretty.
Is that a metal key?
It is. It's a proper metal keys, and a lot. They're not.
that?
Yeah. I mean, they won't. I think you could actually. I think you could try and bend it. I think it'd be quite hard to bend, but they're just so nice. And I just thought it was such a lovely gift to put in there. So I just want a little bit of this. I'm trying to pull it out.
That is really nice. I mean, if you didn't want to put these onto the box,
That's right.
I'd put it on a chain.
Yeah.
Have a little chain.
Yeah. Or
the key on.
yeah. So you've got
The
quite
lock
a
to
lot.
my heart.
There you go. You see, that's why the mould's been done with the lock to your heart.
Yeah. Like that.
So yeah, so I just want to use as much as we've got in, we can do in there. So we've got this really, you've got so much. I mean,
yes.
So don't panic that you've not got enough or anything like that. So we're trying to build this composition. Now you could do this on a canvas board if you don't want to do it on a box.
Yeah.
You could be doing this. There's just so many ways you could do this. Now these are lovely because they are actually, look, you hear them. They're actually glass. So you can hear them, can't you?
Yeah.
And they're solid. So so if you want to sort of like highlight a little bit or anything, you could actually use these just to highlight a little bit of the area or something. So they're just so pretty. And in fact, we'll just put some here. And again, what you can do with these is just to make it look a little bit nicer is actually put a little bit of the copper on it.
I can see myself in those.
Yeah, they're really, really nice quality. And so, you can just see how this is all gonna come together. And again, these are wired, they're based on a wire. So what you can do is you can actually twist the wire. Don't cut the wire off, because they'll give you this really lovely a bit element. And this is all about just building your composition. Again, if you're used to doing a canvas or something, you can do exactly the same on this as well. We've given you, quite a lot of embellishments in the box, so you've got quite a lot to go to town on. And I do like this, I must admit, because the box is beautiful.
Yeah. I love the colour of those roses.
Yeah, it really works with this.
Yes.
This collection. That was the whole idea. And in fact, we've used these roses in a cream on the heart that you just showed. And so you can just see how much you can do. Yeah. You don't realise until you start putting things together actually how much you've actually used already.
I mean, if you're new to this style of crafting, this is an ideal way to start, because you've got the kit, you've got the box, you've got the elements. You can start, as Dali says, to build that composition. But then once you've done this, it's kind of your practice.
Exactly.
And then because you've got your inks left over, you've got your different 3D balls left over to work with, you can then go and apply that to another project confidently.
Yeah. So what you do is just take that. So you're not going to do loads on it. You just want to bring that back in again so that it actually matches your heart as well. Because it's all about bringing everything back in again.
And you're just putting that on the tip of the flower.
Tip of the flowers. So they're just bringing that all back again. And again, you can do that on your feathers as well. If you just want to just put a little bit back in. Not a lot, just a little.
I love it on the glass beads.
Yes.
I think that's
And when it
fabulous.
dries, because it's a little bit wet now, so just take that back. And all I want to try and do is just show you how easy it is to put something together from just a couple of elements. And it's just so nice to do. So I don't want to put loads on there, so just a little bit just to hold these in. And you can use the gel when you get it in the box, because that's quite important, because then it will stay in place. I always use, what I do is I use the glue gun for quickness,
yes,
but I use the rest of it for to actually keep it there. So, you know, let's make some life in these feathers as well. So, you know, we're bringing all that together. Then what we want to do is we'll put this little bit here. We've got there's just so much going on in this box. It's just so lovely. And you want to have a little bit of definition. And it's so hard, it's so easy to stick this clay. You know, like you don't have to worry too much. Let's put that there.
That is stunning.
You know, so we're just getting, you can carry on building this. We've got these beautiful, you get 100 gems. So if you want to add a little bit more bling to your project, as they say, it will just pull this together a little bit more, you know. So if you want to, what I would do is I just don't want too much because I want it to still be quite pretty.
I like the way your nail varnish matches your project.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I should have put an orange top on as well. So, you know, you've got a little butterfly in there in this one. Just put a little one in your butterfly. Don't overdo, you know, don't overdo it. I wouldn't overdo it. So I think, and again with this clay, because it's just so pretty, put one in there just to bring it to life as well. You know, so you're not doing, I like the fact that I don't have to overdo it.
Just highlighting different elements
of it. I'll just put a 3 in there because I like my 3s. So that's enough for me, for me personally. So you've got all of those elements going on, and then on top of that, what you can do is you can actually, if you want to put the lock and key on, just as a, you know, we've got the brads in there, but if you want to hang that off and then do that, you can do that as well, or just glue it down. That's optional. Now the other thing you get in your kit is you also get the lace. So you get different types of lace, but it's generally you get a metre of lace. So all we're going to do is we're going to pull a bit of that lace down. So I just like the fact that we've got, you know, it will be hanging off your box rather than on your box. So again, you can colour these. So what we'll do with this is actually, so I can show you the lazurs and how they work, is let's take a little bit of the green lazur and colour a little bit of that for you, because these are absolutely beautiful and you'll understand why they're so pretty.
And you get these included as well in that kit.
You do.
Amazing value for money.
It is. Let's take that out. And I just want to show you. So then we've just got a little bit, so it's matching the green in the background. Yeah. So again, you can colour anything with these because they're a stain. And then you just
work on fabrics, card.
Yeah, they work on fabrics.
On the air drying clay?
On the air drying clay.
Wow.
So if you just want to...
Oh, that's lush.
And then if you just did that now, and then you just, you know, be sure not to make it too wet, but if you did that now when that's dry, which won't take a few seconds, I can put a bit of the gold over that. Yeah. And then that's it. So we'll just use this quickly up because I want to do lots of other things. So this is just showing you, look what you can do. So let's just tie this up a little bit again. And once you've done that, obviously take your time at home and do that. But they are beautiful, those, and I'll show you in a minute in the box as well inside how lovely they look. So let's just wipe that on there, because then we've also cleaned our map, but we've also got enough green on that side because it was a bit unbalanced for me. And then again, this can go just here because again, I just want it to have a little bit more definition than it's got. And again, you know, that's where we've got to so far. I just want to show everybody. So, you know, it's starting to come together, and you've got all of the different elements on there, and it's just, I just think it's just so pretty.
It is. It's lovely.
It's so simple.
Yeah,
to do.
And it's a joy to build up. It's a joy to build up. Everything included in that box, apart from the air drying clay, but you can go for that separately with the moulds if you want to. But it really is a sensational gift for yourself or a project to give as a gift to someone else. £54.99, but it is available on FlexiBuy as well, so you can spread the cost over 2 payments of £27.50. Excellent value for money. Right, we're going to let Dali set up for another demo, but we are going to remind you of the other items we have for you on the show, because we are busy throughout. Now, if you want to go for that soft air drying clay with those moulds, I would definitely pop that into your basket right now because we are very busy. It's £24.99. 200248 is your item number. I love the images in that. We are approaching 50% of the stock gone. So we're busy for that. If you want to get hold of that, place it in your basket and do check out, because we would not want you to miss out on that exceptional deal. Now, we've also got the ceremony paper pad. Beautiful images on this, double-sided as well, 12 by 12. Lots of different elements for you to use, and you've got 10 double-sided sheets in that particular pack, in that deal. 011760, and there's some of the designs that you get, including those tags as well, and everything ties in so well together. So if you are going for the box, then everything will tie in with that particular project with the paper. You've got freedom price of £13.49. Right, we are talking about Dolly Arts. We are talking about the sensational deal that we have for you. What an ideal first project for you. What a fabulous project to continue with your mixed media. Now, £54.99 gets you all of this included. You get the box, you've got your hinges on there, it's a beautiful box to use, and you've got all your different elements that you can use with this to embellish it. So you've got that fabulous stencil there, you can use part of that or the whole lot. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but they are there. My mum used to say her teeth were like stars because they always came out at night, but there you go. So a beautiful stencil there, and again, just use different elements of that or the whole lot. I mean, that on the box itself on the top would look fabulous, and you can embellish around that, and you can use everything you've got here to do just that. You've got your inks here, that beautiful dark green, you've got that nice magenta colour, you've got your 3D balls here, which are also that you can use these on your box to create those wonderful effects. Stone art, no, yeah.
A lot of people call them art stones.
Art stone, that's it. Lots of people call them that. And again, you can build up your textures using those. We've also got that fabulous way of making the box look all crackle. That's crackle style that you've got included there. And then, oh, let me just take this out. This is your crystal drops. Love that, to enhance your details. You've got your MDF style cogs just here that you can just pop out and embellish. We have got your gel paste, and we have got that beautiful, gorgeous wax as well that smells of orange, but it looks gold. So much, get your embellishments there. You've got your lace, which you can use on the box itself, or you can use the stencil through that Dali did a little earlier on. You've also got your rice paper and different embellishments, and your jewels as well, and those glass beads, and the key in the lock, which is metal, and your roses. All of that, such great value for money for £27.50 if you're buying this on Flexi Buy. But the great thing is, once you've used this to embellish that box, give it as a gift or keep it yourself, you've still got your elements left to create another project. 112133 is your item number. £54.99 today. Let's take a look at some of the other items we've got on the show that are proving to be very popular. Now, I love this, your glass plate project. You get the glass plate included, you get your inks, you get everything you need included in that rice paper to create and make that decoupage. Now, you get to choose from two. You've got your vintage butterfly, love that one, or you've got your lilac flowers. Oh, I just think they are amazing. Now, currently, the vintage butterfly is your favourite. Such a fabulous project for you to make and create. And again, give as a gift or even sell if you wanted to. £24.99. And here's a sample of the plate when it's finished. I love this kind of artwork. I really, really do. Isn't that stunning? Isn't that beautiful? And what you do is you apply it from the back. You can bake it on a very low heat, and then it becomes waterproof if you want to use it. I love this. Now, we are in a bank holiday, and that means today's May Day. It does, and we have a fabulous promotion for you. This is your May Day money back. What does it mean? Right, well, this promotion is running from the 3rd of May till the 8th, and to qualify, just buy anything. Buy anything in the show, and you'll get a £10 credit. And then, in order to spend that, you can then purchase anything of £40 or more. You can use your £10 credit against that from the 8th to the 31st of May. So buy anything from us today and you'll get a £10 credit, and then you can redeem that against the purchase of £40 or more between the 8th of May and the 31st of May. And there's only one £10 credit per customer. But what a deal. What a deal. So if you bought from us today on the show, guess what? You got a £10 credit. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Terms and conditions on our website. Right, we're back now, taking a further look into that box.
Yeah, all I wanted to show you was, you know, you mentioned the crystal drops. All I've done is I've swirled some onto here. So if you want these, when this dries, it'll be absolutely beautiful. And you've just got a few bits. All I've done is done that, the crystal drops. That's all I'm doing. So that was one of the things. Now, one of the things we haven't finished, and I did want to finish it, was use that lazur.
Okay.
Okay, so what I've done is I've just put a little bit on there, and I've just used it. Bring it all this box together, because I've put a little bit on there. You can even put it onto your stones as well, just to give it a hint. So everything is now, put a bit on the flowers.
I love the way there's no right or wrong with this.
No, there is no right or wrong. And you can see that's all pulling that all together again. So you can just see that. But this is how the lazur works. Lazur has been made for woods. We've got 2 types. This is actually an indoor one, but we also do it indoor and outdoor. And all it is because it's a stain. There we go.
It's lovely.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it goes on so easily.
Really, really easily. And this is, I've no primer on it or anything like that. And you can just see how beautiful. Yep, that's the lace effect, using the lace you've got in your box. And that's what we've done. We've put the gel paste through that, and then we've put some lazur through that as well.
Yeah,
so you can just see how easy that is.
So stencil through the lace.
Exactly.
And then you use that lazur on there. Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful. Now, what I would do, we haven't got, you know, I'm not going to do it now. I would actually put another layer of paper here. So you don't have to do it all. And you can take this directly to it as well if you want. Because we've got, you know, this is a wood, and I haven't primed it, I haven't done anything. But can you see where I'm going with it?
So you don't need to prime it, just put it straight on?
Straight on. And this is straight onto wood, and you could have put it onto any surface. And then I would leave it like that. And then what I probably would do is I'd probably go in, and I'd take something like the gold, and obviously let it dry, and then start building that up. So you've got it in different. Yeah, you've got it in different. It's going to be slightly different. So just roll that in. So you don't need to colour it all, and that will give you just a totally different. Now I would take the micro crackle and crackle all over that.
Yeah.
So that again, and you could just really up to you what you want to do. But I want to show you, how all the things. It takes paper, it takes waxes. And so you can just see, look at that. It's already starting to become old. And
that wax is water-based, isn't it? So it's easy to clean off your hands if you are using your fingers to put it on.
Shall we make that lace pop? Because we haven't actually seen the lace pop. And so what we're doing is we're just going to take a little bit of that, because we want it all to blend. I know we've concentrated a lot on this, but there's a lot of products to show you in this. And then you can just start to see it go.
And again, how have we put the stenciled the lace on there? What did you use?
I just used, this is just a white primer, but you can just use I would suggest you use the gel paste, and you'll get a translucent effect.
And the lace is included in your project?
It is. Just wash it afterwards straight away, because otherwise you won't be able to reuse it. You can reuse it. So that's all we're doing, and it's really, really easy to do. And again, it's really easy to colour, and you can just start to see it all coming through. There we go. And then what we do is give that a quick blast so we can see it. And then we're going to put a little bit of... So you can see there's already a pattern coming on.
And that, just to show you, there's the black lace that you get included. So that's the pattern that you stencil through. Nice. And just wash this, and
just wash
you're good to go again?
Good to go again. It's quite sturdy.
As long as you use the water-based primers.
Yeah. I mean, and then all we're going to do is we're going to start to pull that through with a little bit of... Not a lot, but just a little bit of...
Now, you've used some paper from the ceremony pad.
Have.
But you also get...
Yeah, you also get that.
You don't get the ceremony. You can purchase the ceremony pad separately, but in your box kit, you get this... Oh, it's simply... I don't even know which way to hold it up, because it's just beautiful.
So beautiful.
This gorgeous rice paper with so many different elements in that. Isn't that beautiful? You've got the rose in there, you've got the different flowers. That's not a rose, is it? That's a... Is it a magnolia?
Yeah, it's like
with the butterflies, you've got some script in the background,
you've got cogs in there.
Cogs on there. Yeah,
we're giving you cogs in your box as well.
Yeah.
So you've got all of that going on, so you can just see how beautiful it is. And you can see this is coming together slowly, but it is coming together. And then you'll just see the side of my box. You can see the lace coming out a little bit more.
Love that. Love that. And those cogs to put on the box.
That's right, you get 10 sheets. And the reason I've given you those is because on your rice paper there are cogs. So it's all been thought about and how to put it together. So it's really, really important that you know
those.
that.
You just pop those out.
You do.
I won't do it now, but you just simply pop those out.
You do.
And then you can. Would you, if you wanted to put some of your inks on here, would you put a primer on there, or would you just ink straight on?
You can ink. I mean, why don't we just... Oh, I've got one here. Let's
Yeah.
just take one out and then let's have a go. Because I don't know, and I can show you, though.
See, we learn together. I love this.
We learn together. So we can just see, like, we've got that box going on now, and you can see the side.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Can you see that?
So, and what you do is just take those, and they'll just take the ink.
Yeah.
Because there's a stain, it will take anything.
Yeah.
And so if even if you wanted to put the cogs on, you could put a cog on there to make it a little bit more steampunky. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So it works quite well.
Just doesn't it?
You put a bit more gold on there and it'll dry straight away. So you can just see it's really, really nice products to work with. So, just have a play.
I'm just going to grab this box again and just show everyone at home, because this is beautiful. And I say we, it's always the royal we. Dali's created this throughout the show with the different elements that you get included in the kit, and using the paper that you can get with the ceremony paper pad if you wish. And also the air drying clay as well. You can purchase that separately if you wish. And if you like the look of the flowers, those laser cut stencils, you can purchase those as well. And they're all available on the website. So all the elements that are used, you get included. But if you want to go for the air drying clay and the moulds, go for that. If you want to go for the feathers, add that to your basket as well. Got your details at the bottom of your screen right there. That is sumptuous. It really, really is. What a beautiful gift to give somebody. If someone's getting married, or maybe it's a thank you, for example, that would be absolutely fabulous. And I smell that wax. It smells beautiful.
It's lovely. It's just so beautiful.
Let me place that there. I can't guarantee that smell will remain, but it does smell nice when you are making it.
It actually does. It doesn't. You'll always smell it.
Will you?
Because even when I go to my craft room, I can still smell it when I go in there. And I think it's just such lovely. Now, one of the rice papers we have is from the collection of the randoms, but this one we do have quite a limited stock. But this will be the first lot we send out. Will have one of these in it. We've got the other two papers as well. Now, what I want to show you is these are just so beautiful. A lot of people say, well, what can I do with the black and white one? So I think it's always nice to show you different techniques with different ones. Yes. Now, you can do this two ways. You can either, I quite like the fact that it fits on there really well. So if you're just somebody who doesn't want to break into this, or you don't want to cut into it, you don't want elements of it, then you can just leave it like that. And I usually do break into it, but today I'm actually going to do it like this, because I think it'd be really nice for you all to see exactly how that works. And how we're going to colour this and how we're going to bring this to life. So it's just really nice. It's a really simple technique. Use your matte medium. I've coloured it in green now, but don't worry, because I'm going to use that anyway, the green. Just put this on straight to your canvas. Now, whatever medium you use in terms of your ceramic or your textile, so you can do this same technique on your textile, on glass, but just use the right matte medium, because we've got 3 in the show.
OK. We've got about 1.5 minutes left of the show. However, we are back later on today.
We are, and I can show you all the finished
whatever we don't get finished, we can continue with our project. Now, there's a bit of green ink on there. Will it matter?
No, because I'm going to use the green anyway, so I don't worry too much. I'm one of these crafters who doesn't worry too much and doesn't overthink. Because when I start overthinking and worrying, I actually don't progress. So
that's what I like about you. That's what I like about your art as well. You go with whatever's happening.
Yes. And I think that's the best way to be, is just to start always from the middle and go outwards, because then you won't have any air bubbles. And it's as simple as that. Don't worry about this green, because that's the whole idea of what we're going to be doing. So
that looks very effective, actually.
Yeah, it does. And because Lazur is the way it is, it's still translucent. And because rice paper is translucent, that's why you can see this. So if you haven't got anything underneath, it won't stick. So just be careful that you have actually got some underneath. Yeah. And that's it. And then you're just going to carry on doing that. And I'll probably show you the finished article when we've actually done it on the next show. We'll finish it off for you. And we'll be doing the glass plate, a different take on the glass plate.
Ooh, interesting.
So
can't wait for that. What time are we back?
12 o'clock today.
12 o'clock. Good job, you know that, isn't it? It's been great to have your company. Sadly, we're coming up to the end of this hour. But if you do want to watch it again, you can do on Rewind after the show on our website. Please check out your baskets. I don't want you to miss out on any of the items that we've had on the show, because they're all absolutely fabulous. I can't wait until 12 o'clock. If you've got any questions, please email them in studio@hochanda.com, and Dali would love to answer any of your questions. So if you've got any artwork, send that in as well. Dali, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, always.
See you at 12 o'clock?
Yes, definitely.
But we'll see you next, because we've got plenty more. Crafting with Clarity, one-day special is coming up next. I believe that's with Dave and Paul. We've got polka doodles after that, and then indigo blue mixed media. Have a great day. It's a sunny day. It's a bank holiday.
Hello, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Mel.
And together we're Pink Ink Designs.
We're a small independent company who produce hand-illustrated fabric patterns.
And we digitally print all our designs onto fabric for you to colour, embroider and decorate with three-dimensional elements.
We've been coming to Hochanda for almost a year. We absolutely love coming and working with the team over there, but even more, we love bringing our products to show you.
And we're looking forward to sharing our top tips with you, how to paint, embroider and make really bespoke patterns.
Hochanda have yet again partnered with Created Events to bring you Hochanda Live, the inspirational craft, hobby and art roadshow. This is a one-day event where Created have lined up many of your crafting favourites, including Phil Martin, Stamp Addicts, Inkylicious, Be Crafty, Imagination Crafts and many more. There'll also be opportunities for you to get crafty with a fantastic selection of demonstrations and various make and takes. So come along and meet other members of the Hochanda family on Saturday the 23rd of June at Hangar 42, Bruntingthorpe, Leicestershire. Get your ticket here today and we'll see you there.
Welcome to the newest exciting way to shop here at Hochanda, Craft Price Drop. Tune in for your favourite craft brands at absolutely incredible low prices. Make sure to get in early before the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. You've got to be in it to win it. Everybody pays the lowest price.
Hello, morning all. Thanks to Janice for the last couple of hours. Yep, it is Monday morning, Bank Holiday Monday, and a busy one we're going to have, I can guarantee you of that, because Paul's here with Clarity.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Paul. Good
Morning,
to see
everyone.
you. Had a good weekend?
Fantastic. Been here all weekend.
I tell you what a show last night. This is launching, or launched last night. Brand new. Clarity, Barbara, Paul have never done dies before, and 3/4 of the entire stock has gone live at
Crazy.
9 o'clock on Bank Holiday Monday. Why have you decided to do dies? What's the story?
Okay, so people say the name Clarity. Traditionally, it was stamps. Barbara invented the see-through stamp.
Yeah.
Then we introduced stencils, and then coming up to 3 years ago, we introduced the Groovy. Dies have always been sort of like in the pipeline sort of thing, and then I mean, I've known Barbara for many years, and it was about 4 or 5 years ago we started talking about dies and how she liked the idea of them, but it wasn't her type of crafting. So they get pushed to one side, Groovy took over. And then Barbara was designing her wedding stationery because she's getting married next month. And she's always loved the paper cut effect. But obviously, if you imagine you're going to try and do wedding invites and paper cutting that, you'd only invite 2 people.
Yeah. Take too long.
And then Tina did Tina Cox did a beautiful piece of paper cutting with one of our stencils. We saw it when we was in Frankfurt, and Rosie said to Barbara, "Well, why don't you make a die?" And Barbara went, "Well, surely you can't make a die that does that." She went, "Yeah, you can do a die to do anything." So that's where the concept came from. So
these dies don't have a cutting edge around the outside.
They don't,
edge, do
no.
they?
So that's why we called them our aperture dies, because let's have a look. See if we've got one. Here we go. If we look at this one here, you can see what it does is it literally just cuts out and leaves it onto the card. And so that's where the concept came from, and then obviously it works perfectly with our stamps and our stencils. And this one's great. I mean, this one's from D, and it's got the beautiful, we've cut away, and I'm going to show you one of the other ones I've done a bit later.
Well, the thing is, this is based on the stencils that I know many of you have already got, but this is a scaled down version of those images that are in stencil form, in die form, and there's a set of 8 of them, which is the one-day special. They're absolutely gorgeous.
So really, they're like a stencil that can cut, basically. And what's great about this is that we're part of the one-day special. We're also giving you this beautiful ideas and inspiration book. Normally we bring out a product and then we bring out the II book afterwards, but we managed to get this done. I mean, the design team, we've got Sheila Metzler, Wendy Forburn and Dee Paramore, have done all of these projects in the book, and you're getting 30 in there.
Now, this book is normally $10.99. You're getting it included with your one-day special today, and I'm going to show you in detail the one-day special dies in just a second. They are available in 2 sets of 4, but that's not where you get the best value and the best discount, so I'll explain to you the concept behind it, and also the fact it's on 3 flexi buys as well, which makes it possibly an option for you to consider going for right now. So the book is included in with the dies. Let's have a little look at the dies then, because for £33.30 today, you'll get all 8 of these plus the book, and then of course £33.30 in 4 weeks, and then £33.30 in 8 weeks' time. But look at the dies in detail. The artwork, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. You can stencil through them, you can of course emboss with them as well as cut too, but they stay within the cardstock, and we've got card blanks in the show that are perfect to match up with these dies. So these are, as you can see, the dies down the bottom, the seeds and pods. If you just want those 4, £59.96 for those 4 that we've just shown you. This one here, and those 2 there. But then the second set, which is coming in your one-day special, of course, as well, is a different item number if you just want these 4. That's the flowers and the foliage, and that's on the bottom of the screen now at £59.96. But if you put that together, you're looking at nearly £120.
That's right.
For just the dies. The book won't be with them if you buy them in the sets of 4, so that's another £10.99. So you're saving by buying the one-day special over £30, plus we're giving it to you on 3 flexi buys rather than 2. So for just literally a few pound more than what you'd be spending if you went for the flexi buy option on buying the 4, you can have all 8 of them with the book. £33.30 today is all you pay.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, once you start using them, and you'll find the versatility of them as well. And when we look at some of the samples, this one's by Dee. So she's created the panel, and then she's used the inks and the brushes to add colour. This one's lovely. I think that one's from Sheila.
Gorgeous.
And again, the samples are so different.
And remember, as they're square, they can also be diamond.
Yes, exactly.
Like that
so Dee's done that one, and what Dee's done, if we look a little bit closer, she's taken all the different ones and she's just gone round the outside. So you've got the main focal point in the middle, and then she's used the seed pods there, and then at the top you've got the Queen Anne's lace. So again, you can cut these up and use them in different ways.
So you're saving, remember, £31 by buying the one-day special. We're giving you 3-way flexi buy as well. You get the book, you get all 8 of the dies. Now nearly 80% of the entire day's stock has gone. We're live on bank holiday. More and more of you will probably have time to watch TV today than normal Mondays, so we're expected to be very, very busy. Literally 4 minutes past 9, we're worried about the stock. We don't think it's going to last the next 3 shows. Scheduled to be 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock this afternoon as well. Grab it now while we've got it, especially if you're going out. Do it before you go out, because when you come back, they may not be available. 668707 is your item number if you want the one-day special today, and all you have to put on a debit or a credit card is $33.30 if you want to spread the cost over those flexi buys. That holds on and locks that one-day special price. Now, on the website, they've got lots of other things for you, including our word chains. Now, these have got 5-star reviews. They're just $34.99 for all 4 of the word chains, plus you get the clarity stamp stamping blocks, the mounts as well. You get 5 of those in the set as well, which is perfect size for the words. We've got the birthday collection, we've got also the dream set, and we've got the congratulations sets as well. Each of those have got £15 discounts. And I mentioned the card blanks as well. We've got 80 pre-scored card blanks in mixed square sizes, 40 black and 40 white. They went very well yesterday as well, because they work perfectly well, obviously, with these dies. That's £29.96 if you'd like those, and the envelopes to match them are just £18.96. But it's all on the website, hochanda.com, if you want to have a little bit of a look. Right, Paul, what are we doing first?
Right, OK, so I thought what we'll do this one. So it's using our lovely card blanks, but when we open it up, you've got that coming through. Where are we going? There we go. So you can see you've got that really nice sort of aperture, and I've created the window using our nested squares.
Right.
Because again, when we brought out the apertures, we wanted to be able to do matting and layering, we wanted to be able to cut them out. And there's loads of obviously nested square dies out there. But one of the great things with our
Nested square.
Nested square. It's early. And our actual dies is they've got a beautiful coating on them.
Yes.
And what that means is that it just falls out really, really easily.
I noticed that actually when I picked one of the dies up earlier on. I mean, like you said, there are lots of dies out there on the market, but these dies, they are stronger, they're incredibly substantial. The blue coating on them as well, you can really see just how shiny they are. Everything just falls out.
Yeah, exactly.
So there we go. They are different to other dies that are out there on the market, obviously. So if you want the nesting dies, the matting and layering squares, we've got those available as well, and they're going to work beautifully well, of course, with these square aperture dies to the one-day special. They're on the bottom of the screen. They're only $19.99 actually, and you get 11 dies. Can I grab it and I'll show you? Here we go. Look. There we go, that's them. And like Paul said, there are lots of them out there on the market, but these go from 1 inch up to 6 inches in half-inch increments as well. You can see that blue coating on there, which just makes everything fall out of the die very easily. There they are, $19.99. Perfect.
Right, okay. So what we'll do is, I got a really good tip from Dee Paramore. I mean, I'm using the Gemini because we found that the Gemini works best. It will work, all the dies will work in most leading die cutting machines.
Manual and?
It's manual and electronic. It's just about the sandwich combination and shims and everything else. But Dee gave a really good top tip, which I forgot to mention last night. You know these pockets? If you actually place that onto your clear plate, it helps protect it.
Okay.
So when you're cutting into a clear plate, after a while you get all the imprints and everything else. And this does help to protect it. So it's a fantastic tip from Dee.
Makes your plates last longer.
Last longer, exactly. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to start off by cutting out the apertures in the card.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing, I'm using one of our 8x8 card blanks. Because the card is actually bigger than the actual plate going through, what I want to do, I don't want to make sure I get any more marks because of the depth of the sandwich. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it over so that the actual fold of the card is at the edge of the plate.
Okay,
and then it's not going to damage anything down there. I've then taken a piece of one of the cards and just trimmed it down slightly smaller, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut through both pieces at the same time.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I've got my little groovy tabs. So this is going to hold my card in place to stop it moving around. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to get my panels so that they're all equal.
Yeah.
So I could get a ruler and I could get a pencil and measure it out, but then I've got to rub it all out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the largest nested square, okay, to work out where the middle of my card is. And then I'm going to take the one that I'm going to use, which is the next one down. See, this is what's great, because you can look at the different sizes and work out what ones you want to use. Okay. So this die is face up with the cutting blade. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the one that I need to cut face down. So I'm using this as a guide to get it into place.
Clever. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take another groovy tab. So the groovy tabs are great. What you need to do is just sort of de-tack them a little bit on your hand. Because obviously what happens is with the pressure, or on your shirt, yeah, it would probably work better on the shirt. I had a woolly jumper on the other day, and when I pulled it off, it was covered in the wool. So I'm going to position that where I want that to be.
Well, not surprisingly, we're very busy this morning. In 10 minutes, a large quantity is gone. These are the nested squares, which complement the one-day special brilliantly, but I think an awful lot of you, maybe you've got plans to do something today and you're thinking, I'm going to get in now. We're going to probably have the busiest show of the day this morning, I would have thought, before you crack on and do other things later. You will miss out, I'm sure, if you don't order it before you go out, because we've only got less than 20% of the stock remaining at a busy 9 o'clock show. Over 80% gone.
Wow.
And you're saving nearly £30, well, actually over £30 off the price.
£31, yeah. It's a really good saving.
And you can lock that one-day special price by opting for FlexiBuy if you want to spread it across.
So because I'm going through 2 pieces of card, just to make sure that it has cut, I'm going to go through the machine twice.
Okay.
Okay. So the first time it's going to have cut through the top layer, and now the second time it's going to cut through to the second piece.
Right.
And you can think, well, why am I doing both pieces together? If we look at the inside of the card, Dave, you'll see that you can't see any mess.
No, not at all.
So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out 2 pieces at the same time.
And they'll be cut in exactly the same way, so there's no getting something off centre or anything like that.
No, that's right.
Perfect fit.
So we can lift this off now. There we go. Okay. So I've now got my 2 pieces completely cut out. Keep these because you can use these for other bits and pieces. Okay. So I'm going to take my large square again, put that back in place, face up again, and now I can put my second square in place.
Ah, right.
Okay, so that gives me my guide to give me my 4 squares. Okay, so rather than do this 4 times or 8 times, because I've got to put it through twice, I'm going to jump to one that I've already done.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll put this to one side.
How many of you watching are thinking, do you know what, I never thought we'd see Barbara doing dies, because it's not really been her thing. But these work and give you the result that Barbara wanted. She didn't realise that you could actually manufacture dies without having the outside cutting edge. So you create an aperture on whatever size of card you're working on or whatever size of project you're working on, which is perfect. Why paper cut that can take hours and hours and hours when you can get a die to do it for you in seconds?
Exactly, yeah. So you can see here I've got my lovely aperture window with the 4 panels in.
Yep.
And then this was the second piece that I'd put just on the inside. And it means that they're going to be in exactly the same position. Because the only other way that you'd be able to do that would be to cut out the first one, and then you'd put a piece of black card underneath, and then you'd have to draw the squares in place in order to get them lined up again. So for me, cutting through both pieces at the same time, again, it shows the quality of the dies as well.
I don't know if you can see, but you get a lovely embossed edge around the square as well, where it's actually cut that perfect square out. Can you see there's a slight embossed edge?
Yeah, I'll let you do that, Dave.
Okay, look.
Yeah, there we go, you can see that.
Subtle, but it's a nice touch.
It is, and it is, because you've gone through both pieces of card, it's put that extra pressure on to do that embossed line. And it's like a picture, you know, when you have that beveled edge. Yeah. So it's really, really nice. Okay, then what I've done, I've taken a selection of the various dies, and all I've done is I've cut them out. So this is what I've done, I've cut them, and then I've used the nested square to go around the outside to actually cut them completely. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a Crafter's Companion tape runner, and I'm going to go around the edge of all of the 4 squares. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. This is so easy, but the effects I just love, because especially with the black and the white. Yeah, and one of the things we found that once we decided we were going to bring dies out was we needed some really good cardstock. So we've sourced this and we've put a beautiful collection together.
Well, this collection actually is in front of both of us at the moment. Here it is, and it's gorgeous quality. You've got various sizes in square, so they work beautifully well with all of the aperture cards. There's 20 sheets of each of the cardstocks. You've got 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, 8x8. All of those, and it's 10 black and 10 white in each. Okay, so $29.96 for all of your cardstock, all pre-scored for you. And again, the gorgeous quality, you can really tell as soon as you touch it that it's superb. And that GSM is 300 GSM for
white is 300, yeah, and the black is 290.
290 for the black.
Yeah. So you see that I cut through 290 twice.
Yeah.
So that again just shows how good the dies are. So all I'm going to do now is just the second panel. I'm just going to put some double-sided tape around the outside because I want to keep everything in place. These tape runners are fantastic. They've got such a strong bond.
Yeah, they're the strongest tape runners I have.
Yeah, I've been using them for years. And then all I'm going to do is now position that in place. So, and I can see where the panel is underneath. And I'm not going to put it down completely. I'm just going to press it down gently so I can check to make sure I'm happy that I can't see any of the black underneath. And that once I'm happy, I can then press that down to stop everything moving around. Okay, so then there, beautiful, we have our card. Quick and easy. Yeah. I mean, I didn't cut out the dies, but I mean, that would take, I could do 2 at the same time. So time-wise, it's really quick.
Well, remember the one-day special, we've got 8 dies. They're all the same size, brand new from Clarity, never been done before, and the inspiration book as well. We find that your shows and Barbara's shows are probably 2 of the most popular shows that we have on the channel each month because of the techniques and inspiration and everything else. And you get loads of ideas in this book as well, which is worth £10.99, OK? So if I just have a little flick through there for you. It's on a ring binder as well, so if you want to kind of double it back and...
All of our II books are like that, so you can fold it over, you're not going to get creases, and it's easy for you then to follow. So they're like cookery books, you know, like, because it's easier, they don't pages flick over and...
How to, what you need to do the effects and all that sort of thing. So that's worth £10.99. That's only included with your one-day special. If you buy the set of 4, that's not in there, OK? The discount and the book is where you get the value because you're going to get 8 of those dies, plus the book. You save £31 off the price, and we give you 3-way flexi-pay rather than 2-way flexi-pay. So you can spread the cost over 3 payments. $33.30 today, plus your P&P, unless you're a Freedom member, and $33.30 in 4 weeks and 8 weeks. Now, 85% of the stock is gone. There's one more thing we want to show you before we move on.
For me, it was just a finishing touch. For those that are familiar with Clarity, know about the stamps and everything else, and we've got a beautiful collection of word chain stamps, which were designed by Barbara, and we've got 3 different sets on the show today, but they've got a fantastic saving on them. £15 saving on all of the 3 sets. But what's great is, I mean, I've just done some matting and layering just onto black card, and look, if you just place that on there, you can see how it can just change depending on the greeting you're using. So you've got like magical, we can have dream, and again, it just depends where you want to position them. So these are a great addition because they're funky. They work perfectly with the various designs that we've got in there. So we've also got like friendship.
Well, I mentioned before at the beginning of the show, we've actually got 3 different kind of categories, as it were. So the birthday set, if that's what you're after, I will show them to you a bit later in the show. £15 off at $34.99, and you do get also 5 of the Clarity mounts as well that you put the stamps onto.
Perfect for that. So.
We've got the dreams, if that's the theme that you'd rather go for. Or congratulations. They're all basically the same price, all with £15 discount on them. Different item numbers, of course, but they are on the website if you want to have a little look.
So really, for me, it's just finishing it off. And I mean, I could have done the white cards with the black images, or any other card that you've got in your sort of stock as well. OK. So. Well, I'm going to let Paul get ready for a next demonstration. I'm going to remind you of the one-day special while it's still here anyway. But the word chains, here we go. Let's just show you what you get there. This is the birthday one. So you can see you've actually got 4 long chains of words. There's about 2, 4, at least 5, sometimes 6 words on each of the word chains, and they're all joined together, but you can snip them apart if you want to, and you get 5 of the Clarity stamp mounts as well included to put them on, and that's $34.99, £15 off. That's the birthday one. And then we've also got the dreams and also the congratulations as well. So dreams and congratulations are available as well. I've got them here to show you actually if you want to see. That's the birthday one that's in front of me at the moment. This other one, this one is the dreams one, which is just here. So you get all 4 of those. And you also, of course, get the mounts as well. That's the congratulations one that's on the screen. You can see them if you go to the website, hochanda.com. It's all there. £34.99. 553341. OK, but the one-day special, we are so busy for it. Launched last night, 6 o'clock, and already at, 9 on Bank Holiday Monday, 85% of the entire stock of these dies is gone. I must admit, when I saw the actual, the writing on the show description today, it said dies, I thought, Clarity doing dies, really, that's a bit unusual. And it is unusual. Rather than paper cutting, which is a technique that Barbara has loved for years and years and years, which is incredibly time-consuming, and she found it to be very time-consuming doing the invitations for her own wedding, these are going to make that paper cutting technique take seconds rather than hours or days. You can do this in next to no time. And remember, all of these dies don't have an outside cutting edge, so you can literally cut into whatever you wish, and you'll then have a beautiful border. That's why we've got the different sizes of cardstock in the show as well, in white and black. But they are available in sets of 4, but the best value is to go for the set of 8. Now, if you're looking at the sets of 4, let me just show you here. That's the first set, which is basically $59.96. That's the seeds and pods, those 4 there. That's what you'll get for $59.96 if you buy them as an individual set of 4, 457, 527. This set of 4 is the flowers.
Flowers and foliage, and again, that set of 4 will be £59.96. So if you bought them both together, you're looking at a few pence short of £120, and you wouldn't have the book either. Plus, you'd be paying 2p&ps. So the value really is, if you go for the one-day special, we give you the book, which is worth £10.99, and we'll give you discount off the set of 8. You're saving a total of £31 by buying them. You're spending less than £100, and we've got it on 3-way flexi-buy as well. So £33.30 is what you pay today, and then £33.30 again in 4 weeks and 8 weeks. But if you were to buy a set of 4 at £59.96, that's got 2 flexi-buys. So for just a couple of pound more than what you'd be spending on 2 flexi-buys, OK, you've got another instalment, but for just a few pound more than what you'll pay today for the set of 4, you can have the set of 8 and spread it over the 3 payments. Plus, you get the book included as well. Now, what can you do with these dies? Well, sky's the limit, really. You can do an awful lot with them. And Paul, if you come in for a second, if you could, that'd be great, because you can talk through the techniques here with me. This is Sheila, isn't it?
Sheila, that's right. So what Sheila's done is she's cut the die out, and then she's put embossing powder over the top as well, so it starts to add texture to it. And Sheila would have used our cardstock to do that.
I love this one. Very, very simple.
By Dee, this is beautiful. So again, Dee's cut it out twice, once in black and once in white, and offset the white to give that beautiful shadow effect.
Like a drop shadow effect.
Adds a real sort of dimension to it.
And add a mirror card as well.
See, to me, that's just pure elegance. Yeah. Another one from Sheila. And again, just simply cut out and then using the nested squares to create the frames of the different sizes.
Now, I'm loving this.
This is fantastic. This is one of Barbara's favourite ones. This is paper piecing.
Yeah, I love it.
So what Wendy's done on this is that she's used all her scraps of designer paper and used it as like a big jigsaw.
It makes it look almost like stained glass now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Gorgeous.
And it worked lovely with the parchment. Really, it's a really, I mean, it's time consuming, but
worth
the
it.
Effect, definitely.
And then this one, totally different. Look at this.
So that one's from Dee. So again, what Dee's done is put double-sided adhesive behind it and then put the perga glitter over.
Superb. Well, what a one-day special this is. It's pretty obvious the stock we have for immediate delivery isn't going to be around all day. Paul is with me at 1 o'clock and final call at 5 o'clock. We're approaching limited stock on the current stock of the one-day special. Is it going to last until 10 a.m? It's supposed to be a 24-hour deal, but that stock permitting, the stock is going quicker than we anticipated. And even on this very, very bright and sunny weekend, it's been a very busy one-day special. $33.30 is all you pay today. No P&P if you're a Freedom Club member, which most of you seem to be these days, which is good. Otherwise, your P&P gets added to your first payment. And then $33.30 in 4 weeks and 8 weeks. And then the nested squares, like you said, there's loads of nested squares out there on the market. These, though, go hand in hand with these dies when you want the perfect border. And they go up in 1 inch increments, half-inch increments, from 1 inch up to 6 inches. You get all 11 dies for under £20. And this is, they've all got this fantastic blue coating on them.
That's right, so it just makes it easy. I mean, cutting out, not everyone can cut a square. No. I know it sounds really strange, but a guillotine, and it always goes wonky. I mean, I've sometimes done it. Cards started off an 8x8, and by the time I finished it's a 4-inch card. Yeah. Because you keep going wonky. But I mean, what Dee's done here, Dee's actually, I don't know if we can hold that sort of slightly at an angle where you can see the depth. Yeah. See, so what Dee's done is she's cut out different layers and then layered them up.
So it's like an inverted card.
Yeah. And again, it can just be quite dramatic, just cutting out squares of different sizes. And sort of, for me, the black and white is really dramatic.
Look at this one, love that. All because you've got perfect squares every time, going in equal increments in size, up or down. So whether you're making frames, whether you're making pyramids, star cards, inverted cards, whatever you're using them for, they'll be an absolute godsend, especially at that price. Saving £5, $19.99, down from $24.99. And they also were brand new yesterday. Never before have we had clarity stamp dies on our shows, but it's great. 64440. Now the word chains, let's remind you of those and show you exactly what you're getting in them, because these are a really clever idea. They're all joined together.
They're all tanged, as we call it. So when we were because all of our stamps are hand poured and handmade in the UK. Right. So basically what it means is that when we're making them, rather than get words mixed up when we're assembling them, they're all on a complete chain. And all you need is a pair of scissors just to snip and separate them. and it's a beautiful font because Barbara loves playing with different fonts and things like that. So she actually created these herself.
And you get 5 of these clarity mounts as well, which are perfect. If you struggle with standard acrylic blocks, these make it so easy to get the pressure just right.
That's right. And again, with the mounts, with our stamping system, is that they were designed initially for children.
Right.
Because if you imagine you've got a child using a stamp and you've got an acrylic block, they can struggle to hold it. Whereas with the mount, all they need to do is little fingers, little art, and they just hold it and they can then just apply the pressure.
Fab.
Really, really clever.
They're very easy and you can see straight through them, of course, as well. So this one is your birthday set. Then the other sets we've got for you, the Dream option, that is available for you on the website as well. You can see it. The Dream option is available. And they all come, remember, with the 5 mounts as well, plus the Dream words. Here they come.
And it's a £15 saving on that as well, isn't it?
On all of them, £15 off. So that's the Dream option that we didn't actually see earlier on. So they're, including the 5 mounts, £15 off. So that is $34.99. Okay, so that's the Dream option. And the other option is Congratulations one, which has got words like brilliant, awesome, amazing, beauty, truth, harmony. It's a darling baby. So you've got lots of options there, okay? So yeah, £15 off either of those sets, and the 5 mounts come with it as well. £29.96 though is the price you're paying for the next item, which is the blanks or the card blanks. So these are how many different sizes?
You've got 5x5,
yep.
6x6, 7x7 and 8x8.
So
it's
4
different sizes, and you're going to get 10 black and 10 white in each of the sizes.
Right.
The white is 300 GSM and the black is 290.
And that's how it will come.
That's exactly how it's going to come to you.
So you can keep it in pristine condition, keep them in there actually when you're not using them, so they don't get mucky.
And it's great because when we started working with the dies, we chose these to be the perfect size because you can, again, chop these up and use them for matting and layering as well. Because you've got the various inch increments, they're perfect for that.
Okay.
But they're also good for stamping on. Fantastic.
Well, they've been very popular yesterday and today as well. £29.96. Now, they don't come with the envelopes, but we have got the envelopes available as a separate item number. So if you hand deliver your cards, you don't want envelopes, that's fine. You don't have to invest in them if you don't want to. You've got 80 envelopes to match with the sizes of the cards, 20 of each size to go with the card pack. So that's £18.96 for the envelopes, and that's £156,120. And again, gorgeous quality envelopes as well. Now, you've got something coming up fairly soon, an open day.
We have in June, yes. So we have our open days every year. It's at the biggest Clarity event. We have one down in Crowborough and we have one up in Leyburn. So we're kicking off in June, 15th and 16th, down in Crowborough in the community centre.
Okay.
I'll be there, Barbara's there, Rosie, Maria, who else have we got? There's Dee's coming, Leonie's coming. Right. It's going to be it, and it's a celebration of all things Clarity. It's a fantastic 2 days.
Well, have a little look at this. This will give you a better idea as to what to expect if you fancy going.
Hi, Barbara here from Clarity Stamp. One of the highlights of the annual Clarity calendar is our open days. This is when we get together both up north and down south to celebrate all things Clarity, stamps, stencils, and now, of course, groovy parchment art. Many of our talented design team put on a demo extravaganza which is sure to delight and inspire. And I've been known to wield a brayer myself. So for a day of education, inspiration and fun, why not join us?
Yes, I can only imagine what it's like with Leonie, Barbara, Rosella.
Fantastic 2 days, it really is.
Full on.
Yeah, and we do everything. Obviously, we'll have the brand new dies, we'll be demonstrating those, groovy, stamping, stencil, everything.
Okay, now, just a quick word of warning. I don't know what your day holds in store for you today. Hopefully you're doing something nice with the family, but keep us on as well while you're at home. We've got less than 10% of the one-day special left. 90%. We're limited stock. Limited stock on the one-day special. If you are going out, it won't be here for immediate delivery later. It's obviously going to sell out early. Go for it while we've got it, though. Remember, these are brand new from Clarity. You've got the set of 8 aperture dies. And if you're thinking, I recognise that artwork, well, maybe you've got the stencils that Clarity did before, because this is taken from that artwork. They're slightly smaller than stencils.
They are. The stencils are 7x7 and the dies are 4x4 inch squares.
But you're getting not only 8 of these fantastic dies, the first ones that Clarity have ever done, you're also getting the inspiration book as well. And this is what I think an awful lot of people, myself as well, look to you and Barbara for, is ideas as to how we use things.
Well, one of the things, I mean, I've been crafting for 20-odd years now, and I'm a shopping channel addict, and I watch the programmes and I want that and I want that. I mean, I could open my own shop with the amount of stuff that I've got, like most crafters out there have. And you watch the programmes and you think, oh yeah, I really want to do that, and you order it, and then a couple of days later it arrives and you think, what did they do with it? I can't remember what to do. So to give you this book, for me, I've never known any sort of die company to actually give you the ideas and inspirations straight away.
Well, there's this one, look, that we were saying how much we love, the paper piece one, how to do it, what you need, all of that is listed. It is like a recipe book for crafting, it really is. How to get the most out of your new investment dies that you've purchased today. We are very busy. This is only coming with the one-day special, remember. It's $10.99's worth of value, and also you're getting a discount on the main set of dies, and you're getting the book, so you're saving £31.
It's massive
saving. And it locks the one-day special price for the whole 3 payments. OK, demo number 2, Paul.
Right, OK, what I thought I'd do before I go into the next demo is just show you a few different things you can do. So I'm going to just use a piece of the Indian Summer cardstock.
Oh, this is in stock as well.
Yeah, I mean, the cardstock is absolutely lovely. So I'm just going to find one of my favourite pieces.
Fell in love with these earlier. I was talking to Paul about them. You may have seen the 8x8 papers or the parchment that's been done before. Here you've got basically card in 5x7, premium quality card, and there's 48 sheets in each of these, and you can go for all 4.
We've got a bundle where you get all 4 and you get 2 bonus storage, A5 storage folders, so you'll get 2 of each of those in each folder, so you've got it all in one place.
So if I just hold this one up so you can see the Indian Summer, Rainbow River, Shenandoah and Northern Lights. You've seen the imagery, all artwork by Barbara herself, but they're great quality and they're just 2 payments of $24.98, and you're getting, of course, 48 sheets per pack, plus you're getting the binders to put them in as well, so 2 of those. And 250 GSM as well. But they are $24.98 today and $24.98 in 4 weeks. If you want to pay in full, you can do just $49.96. Delivered for that price if you're a Freedom member. Right.
I mean, one of the great things about it, I mean, we've got the 8x8 paper, which we started off with. Then Rosie asked if we could turn the paper into parchment, and we did that. So again, and there's a crossover then between parchment and stamping and stenciling. And then I said to Barbara, these would be really nice in card. So she said, but why? I said, well, because we've got the paper, so surely we can just cut the paper down. I said, but no, these are a perfect topper size. They're 5x7, and because they're a cardstock, you can do a little bit more with them. So perfect for the dies, but perfect also just for stamping a beautiful image on it, and that's your card done. Yeah, it really is. They're absolutely gorgeous. So what I've done, this is another one of my favourites. This is the Casablanca lilies. So you can see we can just cut that out exactly how it's designed. But watch when I just put a piece of paper behind it, how it just brings it to life. So you can either attach it to the back of the card, or you can attach it to the inside, and it becomes an insert. But what I love about some of the dies is that you can actually cut pieces away. Okay, so if we look at this one here, and then I bring over one, I showed this one last night, but if people weren't around, if they were out enjoying the sunshine. But look at that. See, so I can cut away. So we've gone from that one where it's completely just cut out, and then you can cut an element away. Again, one of my other favourite ones, and I'll say one of them, they're all gorgeous, is the Mountain Ash. This is our most detailed die out of all of them. And when you see all the little bits, they've all been taken out from there. Okay, and then what I've done is I've taken one and I've just cut part of it away. See, so again, so you can either use scissors or you can use a knife, but for me, having that versatility of taking the bits away adds another dimension to it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so just pop those to one side, and then what I've got here is just a few pieces. So this is one just cut out on the designer cardstock. So again, you can see I did a demo in the 8 o'clock show where I did similar to that, but I actually cut through the black cards as well, and then stamped on there with the word chains, happy birthday, and it was perfect. Okay. And we'll just do one more there, just to show that if you line it up, you can get it in the middle, so you've got happy birthday.
And also, just a quick word about the cards. If you're investing in those today, they're all loose leaf. They're not bound in a binder or anything like. You don't tear them out. So they're
proper sort of like postcard size, so they're great.
Look at that one. That's from Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Lovely.
See, also they actually make really good little notelets. If you just fold it in half, see, look, you've got these lovely little mini cards.
If you just like sending a little catch-up to a friend or something like that.
Yeah,
nice
or if you're doing table settings, they're great for that.
Perfect.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, well, they're in stock as well, which is good news. Perfect to go with the one-day special.
So far we've sort of concentrated on cards and everything else, but now I want to do some art, so like something you can put on the wall. We've got a sample at the front that Dee's done, which is on the front of the book.
Just it.
Yeah, that one there. And Dee, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. Very simple, but how so effective. Using canvas boards. So she's now taken, that could be a lovely, beautiful card. I mean, if someone was leaving and everyone in the office has to sign it. But to put it on a canvas board completely changes it.
To me, when I looked at that, okay, yes, it's floral, but also it could have been balloons, it could be lanterns.
Yeah, exactly.
I look at that and it's almost like a celebration, like that balloon's going up into the air or something like that. So.
See, and another one that Dee did, let me just bring this one in, Dave.
Oh, I like that.
This one here, let's just put the little lights on. See, look, this has got the parchment behind it.
That's brilliant.
So, let's get that, there we go. So it's got the parchment in there with the lights behind it, and then it just shows, again, it's a piece of art.
It is.
So using a few pieces of card and a piece of parchment in a beautiful frame, that now goes from a £1.50 card to a £10, £15.
I can imagine people looking at this thinking, oh, I could sell those on my store. Can people do that?
Absolutely, yeah. We're an angel company, so anything you make, you can sell.
Wow. And what would you charge for something like that? Maybe £25?
Yeah.
And
Depends on the
lights.
area you're in. Yeah, they're the little fairy lights.
They're really inexpensive.
Yeah.
Great idea, and the parchment makes it, because the illumination through it.
And that shows the translucency of the parchment.
Now, we are getting down to the last few of our one-day special. Please, if you've got them in your basket, could you please check out? I'm not trying to kind of panic you or anything like that, but we're getting down to the last few of the one-day specials. If you want them, now's the time to order to avoid disappointment. And remember, all you pay today, if you want to have FlexiBuy, if you don't, you don't have to, but if you want FlexiBuy, it's £33.30, which is only a few pound more than if you go for a set of 4 on FlexiBuy. It's over 2 FlexiBuys. Your FlexiBuy on those are £29.98 over 2 payments, whereas if you buy the set of 8 and have 3-way FlexiBuy, it's just £3 or £4 more than that, and you can spread the cost over the 3 payments. But you get all of them, plus the book as well, which is worth £11.
Exactly, yeah, fantastic. So this is my art. So Barbara talks about a B&B in Wales, and we're not talking about where Linda Williams lives. But look how effective that is. And this is using our mount board frames that we've got on the show as well. So it's a pack of 4 12 by 12, and they come in different colourways. And all we've done is taken one of the 8x8 card blanks, cut the aperture out in the middle, and a piece of the designer paper.
See, that looks like a boutique hotel piece of art on the wall, doesn't it? It really does.
Then look how different it looks, just the black and white.
Love it.
Very simple, very, very elegant. Okay.
Now, we've actually got the frame mounts and the backing boards as well available if you want to invest in those. They're on the show too, they're on the website. I think we just put them on the board, on the screen. There they are, £17.99 for 4 12 by 12 frame mounts and backing boards. We've also got this one, which is the smaller size, the A5.
A5. So again, these are great because you're getting 8 of the A5 ones. So again, you could have a series. You've got 8 dies, so you've got 8 frame mounts. You could have a complete picture collection and sell that. And we've just used one of the word chains just to stamp into the bottom.
Beautiful.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to make the large ones, and I'll show you how to make the small ones. Really, really quick and simple. Okay. So I'm going to start off with one of the 8x8 white card blanks that I've just cut into half. And then we're going to put it into my sandwich.
And do remember, of course, if you're buying anything today, it's still technically the bank holiday weekend. We've got our special, our May Day event going on. We're going to put details up of that in just a second. If you buy anything from us over the weekend, including today, of course, that entitles you then to a £10 credit. All T's and C's you'll find on the website, and you can redeem that provided your purchase is £40 or more from 6 o'clock on the 8th of May. OK, so that's from tomorrow at 6 o'clock. But buy anything today, you'll get that £10 credit, OK? Fantastic.
Okay, so Dave, pick a die, any die.
That one there.
There we go. Right, okay, I love this one. This is the Casablanca
Good choice,
lilies.
isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that. So I'm just going to use the groovy tab just to hold it in place. Okay, so I'm actually cutting, we're using Gemini, I've got the clear mat, I've got the metal plate. You know, you don't need to use the metal plate, but I find if you do that, you get a crisp, clean cut every single time.
So why not?
Okay.
Well, by the way, we're now nearly single figure stock on the one-day special at 20 to 10. If it's in your basket, check out. That confirms your purchase of the one-day special. We started the show, remember, at 80%, I think, wasn't it? No, 3/4. So, yeah, very busy show. Nearly gone. Next few of you through will be lucky to get them, including the book and all 8 of those fantastic dies. Brand new from Barbara and Clarity. Through the Gemini it goes.
There it goes. And you get used to that clanging. I remember, because Barbara's not a die person, and we was using this the other day, and she went, why is it making those noises? What, it's broken, it's breaking. I went, no, it's not.
That's normal. It's a healthy noise.
So we're going to lift this off. Okay, and this is our box. This is confetti for Barbara's wedding. Barbara and Dave get married next month, so we're keeping all this. I'm sure the hotel won't be best pleased.
They're going to love you.
So I'm going to take this, and if I come over here, and you'll see I'm using the tool-in-one, and all I'm doing, I know I could do this on a soft mat to release it, but I just find I get more control with my hand. Just to get rid of all those pieces. My hand's a little bit more flexible than a soft mat.
Now the tool-in-one is what Paul's using, and that's in the show as well. It's got basically a pokey tool one end and another a tool or two that you can interchange with it. And of course the brush at the other end is perfect for doing what we're showing you now. And that's on the screen. $16.99. One day special, sold out.
No.
The last one has just gone into someone's basket at 19 minutes to 10 now. One day special has sold out in 2.5 hours. But there is good news. It's not all over, but there is a 7-day extended delivery option available for you now. So basically a week today, yours will be on their way to you. So not long to wait at all. It's still the same deal. You're still going to get all 8 of the dies, plus you're still going to get the book as well, and you're still going to be saving £31 and on FlexiBuy as well. But the difference is it will be dispatched 14th of May. Okay, so next Monday they'll be on their way to you. $99.91. It's still there. Is it the same item number or different item number? Yeah, same item number. 668707. Okay.
Right. Okay. So I've cut out my image now, and all I'm going to do is take a piece of the backing paper and attach that to the back. So so that I don't get the glue in the wrong place, I'm actually going to do it onto the back of the die cut. See, and to me, this was the whole part of the paper cutting effect, is to actually cut out the die, but leave it still in the card blank. So I'm going to position that just on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some of our frame mounts. So you get 4 different colourways in the 12x12s. You get black, buff, cream and an off-white. Okay, so let's have a look. If we put that in place first, and we can have a look to see what it looks like with the different frames around it. So
to be fair, I think they'd all look nice.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the colours that you've used in the background to make it sort of jump out. And also what colour your wall
is too.
Yeah. See, so we've got that one,
I like them.
and then the black.
I think those first 3, do you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with this one.
Not the black one, but...
Not the black one. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to attach the frame. So again, tape runners are perfect for this.
So this tape runner is so strong, you can do this sort of project with it, which other tape runners you wouldn't be able to.
No, exactly. And these are tape runners, I mean, I've been using these for years, and they're great for sort of like box assembly and stuff like that. So let's just get rid of the...
I'm sure
you also get the backing boards with them as well.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is just hold that up and press that down. Okay. Now I can put my tape on the back of my picture.
Oh, this is perfect. If you've got pictures, maybe photographs that you want to put in photo albums, maybe you find they normally slip, you're not quite sure how to stick them to the mount board, then those tape pens are superb for that.
So there we go. So now we've got our perfect piece of art.
That looks as if it's cost a fortune.
Yeah, really quick and easy to do as well.
So I would really strongly recommend, it's up to you, but I'd really recommend you going maybe for the Northern Lights, the Rainbow River, the Indian Summer and the Shenandoah, because these in conjunction with the dyes are going to be a perfect investment, because you've got all these different colours to choose from, or backgrounds. If I just take one at random here, the Shenandoah, just have a little flick through. Look at all these gorgeous images, all done by Barbara herself. It's like microscopic images of like chemical reactions that you're looking at. Incredibly beautiful. Aren't they lovely? But that's just Shenandoah, and you get 48 of these 5x7s in each pack. The Northern Lights is totally different. The Rainbow River, totally different. And then, of course, the Indian Summer. That's that one there. And you get the bonus folders as well. They're included, so you can actually, if you want to, take them out of the packaging and put them directly into there, so it keeps them in pristine condition. That's on 2 flexi buys as well, or if you want to pay in full, you can do 214092. 2 flexi buys of £24.98. Now, the one-day special, remember, is technically sold out for immediate delivery, but we do have extended delivery of 7 days, which, when you bear in mind how busy we've been for these, it's great that we're able to offer that as an option to you, to be honest with you. And these are revolutionary. They're brand new from Clarity. Clarity have never done dyes before, but what they've done this time, and what they've done for the very first time, should I say, is make a dye of such superior quality. The minute that you hold them, you can see that you've got this fantastic blue coating over the top, which is incredibly smooth. Everything just pops out of the dye effortlessly. You've got no cutting edge around the outside edge. So the idea behind this is it's almost like you're doing paper cutting, but without that time investment, without that taking hours or maybe even days to get a finished result. These will cut perfectly, but will stay within the cardstock if you want them to. If you want to trim them out, you can do with a guillotine or a trimmer, no problem. But they're designed to stay in. So you've got an option of either going for 4 and 4. If you do that, they're £60 bar a few pence, but then of course you don't get the discount. They're £59.96 for the seeds and pods, which is that first 4 there. You can still get them if you want to. That's on 2 flexis of £29.98 if you just want those 4. But for a couple of pound more, you can go for all 8 of them, which makes £33.30, your first flexi buy payment over 3 payments, and you get the book worth £10.99 as well included, and that's full of inspirational ideas. It's got a how-to section, it's got a what you need, like an ingredients section, packed full of ideas. That's worth £10.99. So that's what most of you have gone for, and that's why the one-day special for immediate delivery did sell out about 3 or 4 minutes ago. It's now on extended delivery, so this time next week, if yours will be on their way to you. So just give us the £33.30 today, plus your P&P, or if you're a Freedom member, no P&P, and then you get the one-day special delivered just after next Monday. 668-707, the item number. Now, I've got loads of cards just in front of me here. Let's show you a few things that maybe we haven't shown you yet. There's an easel card with a bit of acetate behind it, so that looks gorgeous, just leaving it nice and simple, a plain white, but then doing it in mirror card. And then what about this one? This is actually beautiful gilding flakes in the background. How stunning is that? Look at this one. Wow. So it can be glitzy, it can be glamorous, it can be very, very simple and very classy and very classic. That's a beautiful card. That's perhaps a condolence or sympathy card. Here we've got craft card with one of those fantastic Indian summer sheets backing it. And then we've got glitter and mirrored card again. So yeah, put your spin on it. This is another lovely one. I think it's one of my favourite dyes, actually, that one.
The Chinese lantern.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, they are actually Chinese lanterns. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were flowers.
No, Chinese lanterns.
Ah, all right. £33.30 today. That's your first flexi buy payment. And then, of course, they're on their way a week today. On the website, we've also got the nested square dies for you as well. Now, they are a set of 11 dies. They go up and down in half-inch increments, the biggest one being 6 inches, the smallest one being 1 inch, OK? And that's £19.99. That's on a £5 discount as well. And then the word chains, they've been popular this hour because they work really well with the dies that are in the show. And you've got a choice of themes, birthday, dream or congratulations set. And they get £15 discounted. And you also get, of course, those Clarity mounts as well, 5 of those included. OK, we've got about 7 minutes left.
Right, OK, perfect.
Demo.
I showed last night in the 8 o'clock show, people were asking about different mediums you can cut out, obviously card, acetate and everything else. And the effect of paper cutting is absolutely stunning, but there's certain mediums that you wouldn't be able to do it on.
Right.
For example, shrink plastic.
OK.
Right. OK, so Barbara was going through the shrink. Can it cut shrink plastic? So gave it a go. cuts it perfectly, absolutely stunning. If you try and cut shrink plastic with a knife, it's glossy, so the knife is likely to slip. Okay.
Right. Yep.
So she said, okay, we'll cut a piece out and give it a go. So this is what happened.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I'm thinking, oh, this isn't good. Although we can cut it out, we can't really do anything with it. When you're using a heat gun, you're concentrating on a certain area.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's only heating and shrinking in a certain area. And because it's plastic and the detail, it was breaking and snapping.
Right.
So Barbara went, well, that's easy. So I went, well, no, because it's breaking. We can't go on TV with that. So she went, yes, we can. Put it in the oven.
Oh!
Because the oven gives a consistent heat.
Oh,
so you
how
put it in a
clever.
baking tray.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, put it in the baking tray, and then you put another baking tray on top at an angle, not so that it's squashing it, but there's room for movement. And then you get that consistent heat, and as it's curling, it's hitting the baking sheet above, pushing it back down.
Wow, how clever.
So, but look at the detail.
I would
If we look
never
at
have
the
thought that would have worked.
This is the size of the die.
Yeah.
And it's shrunk down to that size.
So you can cut, shrink plastic, and so what sort of temperature do you...
It normally comes on the instructions.
Right.
I think it's just a warm oven.
Right.
We've actually got some on the website where you get black, translucent, white and clear.
Right.
So it's great for that. I mean, look at these as little key rings,
Yeah.
necklace
Handbag
charms.
charm. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it.
So I thought, you can see why Barbara's got the brains and the oven.
I would never have thought of that.
No. Okay, so what I thought we'd do, we're going to do a small one now, because this is nice and quick and easy to do. So again, Dave, I'm going to get you to pick a die, any die.
That one this time.
That one again, the wild...
Is it the same?
Wild, no, this is the wild seed heads. See, and that's what's great, because, I mean, I know it's going to work on every single die. So we're going to have our sandwich combination again. And this time I'm just going to position that into the middle.
I'm having a moment. I just realised it says Chinese lanterns on that one. I didn't even see it on the top. I was just looking at the design.
And then we'll do our sandwich. So again, this is the die that was one of your favourite cards, which is the paper piecing one. That's the same die, and it's the wild seed head one.
And that's obviously featured in the book
as well. Yeah. I mean, a massive thank you to the design team that did put all these samples together. We only had a limited number of dies when we were testing them. And because we was turning it around so quickly, so Sheila Metzler, Wendy Forburn and Dee Paramore, all of their artwork, all these samples have been done by them and feature in the book.
You've got a great team, haven't you?
It's fantastic. So we'll take this out of the way. Let's remove the die. Look, clean.
Yeah,
nothing
left in there at all.
No.
And that's down to the blue coating, is it?
The blue coating on it, special coating, yeah. And then I'm going to go back to the confetti box. And then, again, the tooling one. I mean, just look how easy it falls out. And this is on 300 GSM. This is using one of the 8x8 card blanks, which I've just cut down. So it just all falls out. See, and what's great about, or I also think as well, is that these designs are funky as well.
Yeah, they are.
They're not sort of too traditional. I mean, there's a beautiful sample. I don't think we've seen it yet, but I know it's in the book, where it's been done on black card, and then the Inca golds have been rubbed over it to give it like a really sort of metallic finish.
Well, I don't know what it is about them, but if someone had said to me, OK, Dave, which designer is responsible for these dies, even though they're dies, I would have said Barbara Gray. There's something about...
the style of it.
Yeah, the style of them that's very, very
exactly.
clarity, isn't it? And it's exciting because it's kind of groundbreaking for them. It's new, and new ways of using dies as well that you maybe have never really thought of in the inspiration book too.
OK, so it's the same process as before. I'm working on the back, and I've just cut a piece of the, this is the Northern Lights 8x8 paper. Yeah. So I've got the more muted tone on this side, or I've got a really sort of loud and more vibrant side on there. So I'm just going to position that on the back. OK, and then again, this is where you're going to get 8 of the A5 frame mounts. So again, the same colourways as the 12x12s. And then I'm going to go with, let's have a look, I think that one again.
Nice.
So what I want to do this time is, because I want to get my image in the middle, I need to put the glue onto here first. Okay, I'll put an extra bit just down the bottom. And now I can position that over the top, get that lined up, and it is a real coincidence that the actual aperture of the die is the same width as the frame mount. That wasn't planned at all. Okay, and then I can now attach that, again using the tape runner. See, and to me, if this was a card, it would look absolutely stunning. But to use it and turn it into a piece of artwork now takes it from sort of like £1.50, £2 for a card.
Totally. And you said before, anyone that wants to sell what they make, whether it's for personal profit or for charitable purposes, absolutely no problem at all. So the dies and the backing papers in particular, or the 8x8s if you want those, they're in stock as well, or the parchment, it's designed to all work together so well. And you can sell these pictures for £10.99, unframed. Maybe £20 framed, who knows?
I mean, there you go, you've got two now. I'm starting to build up my collection.
Or just doing artwork for yourself at home.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, they're brand new. They have sold out as the one-day special for immediate delivery, but the good news is it is still available on 7-day extended, which is not the end of the world. A week today, your brand new dies from Clarity will be on their way, and we're honouring that one-day special price as well, and it locks it for you for 3 whole payments if you want it. $33.30 today. No P&P if you're a Freedom member, otherwise plus the P&P, and all 8 dies and the book will be on their way. See you at 1.
Yeah, you want to do.
Great to see you then. Thanks a lot for watching. So yes, it's Polka Doodles on the way in just a couple of minutes' time, and then Kay's here with Indigo Blue mixed media for you. That's at 11, and then in the hour after, it's Dali with some Dali art. See you later on.
Hi, I'm Dawn Bibby. I have been crafting now on television for over 25 years. I love crafting. Paper crafting is one of my greatest loves, although my background is textiles and fashion. I love to bring you the very best products and inspire you with what I do, hopefully that you'll be crafting at home. Joining forces with Craft Buddy has opened up a whole warehouse and a wealth of products that are fantastic. So I use the knowledge that I have to get the very best products for you by working with Craft Buddy to source new products, to design new products, and also walk around their fabulous warehouse putting together kits that are really going to help you with your crafting. Make sure you don't miss myself and the Craft Buddy shows on Hochanda.
The fantastic Pebeo gilding waxes are made from very fine metal particles coated with wax and acrylic resin. These produce a high quality finish on many surfaces including metal, wood, glass, and are perfect for many crafting projects. These 30ml pots are available in 5 unique colours. To stock up, go to hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Pat.
And Mark.
From Totally Patched. We're a family-based business here in Shropshire. We've been established for about 20 years.
All of our kits come pre-cut, meaning all the fabric is cut for the actual people who want to make the items, whether they be cushions, bags, quilts, or anything else you want to cast your creative memory or mind into.
Most of the kits we produce we design ourselves. The design process is usually inspired by the fabric itself. We only use great quality fabrics, 100% cottons.
So, whether you're a beginner or an experienced sewer or quilter, we hope we've got something for all of you.
Make sure you come and watch us on Hochanda.
A very good morning to you on this sunny bank holiday Monday. How are you? I hope you are well. If you fancy a splash of colour, we've come to the right place. See what I did there? See what I did? 10% of the stock has already gone, and it's brand new to Hochanda. We've not even gone live with it yet, but you're finding it online, and 10% of the stock has already gone. Now, if you're a Freedom member, we've got a great price on this. We've got your exclusive discount, and your P&P is included. What are you getting? Well, first of all, let me introduce you to the lovely Nikki Hall. Nikki, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Great to work with you at last.
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah, and on Hochanda, you've only been here since March.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we are busy already. People are finding this online.
Great.
And they're already checking out the basket. But if they've never seen you before, Nikki, if this is the first time they're tuning in, tell us a little bit about yourself and Polka Doodles.
OK, so Polka Doodles basically was started in 2009, so we've been around for 8-9 years now. And really what we do, we kind of a little bit niche in what we do, so we bring you lots of really nice, quirky, fun stamps, gorgeous papers. I design everything in-house myself, so we kind of don't go off and buy our artwork in. It's all designed in-house, which makes us quite unique. And we just really, I think we're known for our quirky, fun design, you know, and we don't take it too seriously, but it works kind of across all the genres, and, you know, whether you like mixed media or whether you like just kind of quite plain and simple cards, there's something for everybody, I think.
Excellent. Well, you are incredibly talented, and you wait till you see what we've got on offer. So let's take a look at the stamps that we've got available for you right here, and I'm going to show you the stamps. I'm just going to pick them up because these are beautiful, and hopefully if I get a piece of plain paper, yeah, you'll be able to see on the back. These are lovely. They really, really are. And where's your inspiration been for these particular stamps?
I love mixed media, but I'm quite keen to kind of portray this thing about it. I think there's a perception that mixed media has to be really messy.
Yes.
And, you know, that it kind of very often is quite dark, and it doesn't have to be. So you can, with a mixed media, to me, just means that you're going to mix lots of different products together. You know, and it doesn't have, there's always been like this big myth, oh, mixed media, and you have to be arty. Yeah. And that's really not the case at all. So this range of stamps basically is kind of about bringing you lots of really fun florals, but you can interchange these and mix them all together, and you can create lots and lots of things. So the bare bones of the stamps that you're getting, you know, you can actually change, and you can mix, or you can actually add one stamp with another, and you can create something completely unique to you. Yeah, so it's about putting the versatility in your hands, if you like.
Yeah, they are beautiful, and all designed by yourself. I love the detail that you've got in here. You're quite right, they are funky and they are fun as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And you can, you know, you can pare it back, you can do really clean and simple, you can just use 1 or 2 colours and make something quite elegant, or you can go really, really bright with the colour. And with the previous Posy Doodles collections that we've brought here, they've gone so well, and I think it's because they're so bright and colourful, and it's lovely. It's just fabulous to have that pop of colour in your crafting.
Yeah, they really are. I've just had the dragonfly. I just had that upside down, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't matter. A dragonfly could be flying down towards the ground, maybe. I'm just going to swap that out and show you another one that we've got. Again, with these beautiful designs. You've got your toadstool in there. I love that. And the lovely fauna that you've got. I might have the upside down. Let's twist this, because some are on upside down, some are on the right way. It's just how they're packaged on the acetate. But again,
we jam pack all the images. Yes, we really jam pack our stamps to make sure that I sit there and it takes me ages to put the stamps together, because I have to fill every piece of possible space that can have a stamp on it.
Yeah, you certainly do. And do you know what? You've got 80 stamps in total, 81 stamps in total. So you have got some fabulous designs there. 81 stamps in total in this set, but that's not all, because we do have more for you. Now, we've got lots of toppers and background papers, and again, you've designed each and every one, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. So basically, again, the paper kit is a kind of a relatively new thing to Polka Doodles.
Right.
We were always really well known for bringing everything onto CD, but you know, I'm a paper stroker. I admit, I am a paper stroker. I used to have a humongous collection of papers, and it is my thing, and I absolutely love designing papers. So to be able to bring you these paper kits is fabulous. So these are printed on 160 gram, which really is cardstock.
Yeah.
I call that more of a cardstock, really. Really fantastic quality. These are all printed in the UK. And the whole idea with the paper pack and the toppers is that not everybody kind of is a huge stamper. Sometimes, or even if you are a stamper, you might want to actually you know, just make quick cards where you're just cutting something out.
Yes.
So you can cut these out with your dies at home, so they're not die cut.
Right.
You're going to actually use your dies at home, which means that they're incredibly versatile.
Yes.
You can use your favourite dies. We've all got hundreds, if not thousands. I know some people have thousands of dies. You know, so you can use all of those favourites that you have, and you can actually cut all the toppers yourself and do what you want with them. So these are on 250 gram.
Yes.
So again, really heavyweight card, and they are silky, but they take ink really well. So if you do want to ink these up, you can do. And they're quite simple shapes, so even if you don't have a die cutting machine, you can cut these by hand, which is actually what I was doing yesterday when I was making some of the samples.
These are lovely. Let me just move those out of the way, because I just want to show you. I'm just seeing a lovely image there. I mean, beautiful garden style, very summer, very spring.
Yeah.
There's my favourite. I've seen it already. There you go, the two little birds there. Love that.
Yeah, it's really cute. And there's lots of white space on these so that you can stamp into them.
Okay.
So if you want to just cut them out and stick them straight on a card, which is, I've done some samples yesterday, and I literally made kind of like 10, 15 cards or little tags and things in about 15 minutes, just by literally cutting them out and gluing them down. But you know, here there's enough space here for you to actually stamp into that. You can stamp your messages in.
Yeah.
And again, that's quite big, so that's actually like an A5 card size landscape. You could just literally put that onto a card and it's a background.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want. The whole idea of this is that you are in control of it, and it's not about just popping something out of a sheet and sticking it on. You can, if you want to do that, you can, but you don't have to. You can go much, much further with it if you want.
Yeah, again, beautiful images in here. You've got everything you need right there in this set, and they work so perfectly together. You mentioned about having white space and adding different stamps there, but also you can just place it just on a piece of white card.
And that one's just a piece of paper. That's just actually the backing paper cut.
Is it?
Yeah, nothing else. I've just literally stamped a message on there.
But look at the detail in that. That beautifully posed picture that you've got there, that drawing that you've put together with the different elements of the little birdhouse in there. You've got the toadstools as well, the little birds on there. They're so, so super cute. And make some really nice dinky labels or lovely cards. I mean, that is lovely. Believe in yourself. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know, bees are kind of like, they're in my heart, of bees, and we need to look after the bees, so anything bee related I absolutely love.
Yeah, these are fantastic. Now, a quarter of the stock has gone already. Oh, over a quarter of the stock has gone.
Goodness.
We're only 8 minutes into
here
the
we go
first
again,
live
Janice.
hour. We do have, well, we're supposed to have 2 shows for you, but we're so incredibly busy, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be, like we call it, an early bath for you. But I'm sure we'll find something for you to do. But aren't these gorgeous? Now, you've got a freedom price on this. You get that exclusive discount, £41.35, and your P&P is included. If you want to buy this on FlexiBuy, we've got Flexi Freedom, which means 2 payments of £20.68. You're saving £16. I love this. See that top that we've got on the bottom there? I love that banner. You've got the bird there. Such a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous
and all
card.
these are just the toppers. None of these samples are even using the stamps.
Wow,
this is just the toppers. So, you know, they're just... The whole idea of this, really, is that I wanted you to be able to make something that looks like you hand drew it.
Yeah.
You know, that you drew it yourself.
That's brilliant. And so none of the stamps used so far, just the toppers, but you are getting the stamps included, 81 stamps to be precise. 375402 is your item number if you want to go for this. And something else that might inspire you is we've got a May Day promotion on. If you buy anything in the show, you get a £10 credit, and then you can redeem that £10 credit on a value of £40 or more, starting from the 8th of May, ending the 31st of May. Right, fantastic, so super busy. Can't wait to get to the demos, but I do want to show you some other items. We've got some shabby chic next. Now, this is limited stock for this, and this really is an incredible deal. You've found this before the show started. We're limited stock, £44.98. Oh, hang on a minute, I've only just mentioned it.
technically sold out. Can you believe that, Nikki? All the stock has been allocated. No. That means it's in people's baskets. Okay, now you do need to check out your baskets, because if there's anyone coming in on the phone lines, it will just show that that stock is reserved. So you need to check out your baskets to assure yourself of that product. But if you are on the phones talking to one of our lovely call advisors, then we're sorting that out for you. Well done, everyone. Well done. Wow, only 10 minutes into the show, Nikki.
Crazy.
It is. Right, what are we going to see?
Okay, I thought what we'd do to start off with is just a nice, simple, kind of quick tag. Relatively quick anyway. So I've just got a piece of watercolour card here. So I'm going to be watercolouring today. It's kind of my favourite. You know how we go through phases?
Yes.
It's my favourite medium at the moment. So I'm just going to kind of spritz a little bit of water on here. And then I'm actually using the Ecoline watercolour inks.
Yes.
That I think you've got on the website. I hope
We
you've got on the
certainly do,
website.
yeah. I think you can head to the website.
Yeah,
and
I
find them.
absolutely love these. They're fabulous. So I'm just going to, because I've just sprayed it, that's actually just burred a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little tiny splash.
Oh, wow.
In there. And that's just the tiniest little bit that you need. And then I'm just going to get my spray again.
Just water on there, no magic elements.
Nothing else. And we're just going to scoosh that around a little bit. And it's up to you. How much water you put on depends, you know, on the effect that you're going to get. And what I tend to do for this is this is the backing sheet from my stamp.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So I kind of use these just to, like, move this around a little bit. And it's up to you what you want to do with it. And, you know, just sometimes less is more. So I'm not going to do too much. And I'm just going to dry that off. And what you can do is just take, if it's a little bit wet, which this is, just take a little piece of paper towel, and I'm just going to just lift that off just a little bit, because I want something quite subtle on this. I don't want it too heavy.
Now, can I just tell people about the 6x6 paper packs that we've got? You've got 24 designs. These are absolutely gorgeous and really nice design as well, nice size. Now, these are back in stock. We did sell out before in 10 minutes. These are only £12.99. I love these. I really, really do. Lovely, lovely images. You've got your white on the back. You've got those lovely elements and gorgeous pictures. As Nikki said, you can use this and it looks like you've drawn it. You can put your stamps on here if you want to, and it looks like you've created that. But Nikki's done the hard work for you. Now, already a quarter of the stock has gone. So you're getting 2 of each design in there, just flicking through to show you some of the designs in that. Love that. Isn't that gorgeous?
These
Absolutely
are gorgeous
beautiful.
papers. And the really great thing is, this is actually the 3rd in the Posy Doodles kit range. And if you've got the previous 2 kits, this one will work with it.
Will it?
So it's all going to work together. You'll be amazed. Yeah.
I love the detail that you've got in there as well, not just plain colours. Just look closely and see all the different
elements. It's actually got little writing
in
it. It's got little wishes in there.
Has it got little messages in there?
It has, yeah.
Has
It's just nothing too elaborate.
Oh, isn't that lovely? There you go. Just look closely and see all of that extra detail. I love the little perforations that you've done around the outside of those polka dots as well. Just adds to the detail, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And again, it just looks like you've hand-drawn. Everything looks hand-drawn and hand-finished.
I love that. I can see your passion for that. And because you're very, very talented, and that comes over as well. So we're now approaching a 1/3 of the stock. Wow, we've only just picked this up. Just flicking through some more of those images. And
I'm so glad I brought it back, because there was so many. I know there was a lot of people missed out on that set when we first got it.
Yeah, and 2 of those packs, really 2 for £12.99.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No wonder that's going right.
You need one to keep, Janice.
I know. Yeah.
One to use, one to keep.
I'm gonna just do the whole show like this with these behind my back. But yes, but you're getting 2 of those, £12.99. Fabulous, fabulous deal. Right.
Okay, so that's all dried off now. So I'm just taking one of the stamps from, don't ask me which set it's from, I have no clue. Okay. It's just this really cute little stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that in the centre, and I'm using Versamark now. And this is my really filthy Versamark pad, I'm really sorry, but I actually quite like it dirty, because it means that I can actually see where I'm stamping. So normally with your Versamark, it's so clear that you can't actually see, but I can this time. So I'm just going to grab my embossing powder.
This is the bit I love.
Yeah, this is the magic. So would you mind just putting that back in there for me, please?
I can pop that there.
And I'm just going to heat emboss this. And I'm going to do this actually with the heat gun behind it. And that really is just because it gives a much smoother finish to what we're going to do. So it doesn't matter, you can do it either way, but when you heat from the front, you tend to get it, it's a little bit pitted.
What do you mean by that?
You know, kind of like bumpy.
Oh,
you tend to get like little lumps and bumps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you just seem to get a much, I think because the heat is probably pushing the powder around as it's melting. Yeah. It kind of makes it a bit lumpy. So when you heat from behind, it actually is much smoother. And it's better, especially if you're going to actually apply colour over the top of it.
That's a great tip. Oh, they look lovely.
Yeah, really pretty.
And again, it's that little sketchy hand-drawn look.
It is, yeah, and it's so do you know, the reason I can't be accurate, you know, Barbara, when Barbara Gray draws, you know, she's very pristine in everything that she's a clean crafter.
I think Barbara's in the building today.
She is, yeah, I saw her earlier. And
Hi,
she's lovely, and she's such a clean crafter, and I'm always in awe of that, because I can't craft like that. You know, I kind of...
yeah, but, you know, there's different
styles. I get a little
styles.
bit messy with everything.
I think we'll give that to you. When you're coming up with artwork like this, I think you've got every right to be as messy as you like.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I would never say that's messy. I'd say it's beautiful, lovely and neat.
It's like a little scene from a famous book, isn't it, that one? You know the one I mean?
I do. With that lovely honey.
Yeah.
If you can bear putting this together, then you'll know what we mean by that. I love that. I love that image. I wish I could sit in my garden and look at this image every day. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh. With lots of honey to boot.
So, all I'm going to do, I'm taking my inks again. So I've just stamped the same image again, so the same stamp 3 times. And I'm just going to literally colour these in. So I've just got a bit of water on my brush. Now, when you're using these inks, I personally prefer not to use a water brush, because the inks are very concentrated, and the whole thing with these inks for me is that you get a real pop of colour. You know, watercolours can sometimes be a little bit wishy-washy. With these, it enables you to have that density of colour. So if you were actually using a water brush and adding water whilst you're actually painting with it or colouring with it, it's going to actually wash that colour out, and you'll end up with a much more sort of pared back look, which is fine for some things, but I want it to be really nice and vibrant.
Yeah, they are very vibrant.
But you can see how quick I'm being, and can you see what I'm actually doing as well? I'm not being precise. Yeah. Because the drawing isn't precise, and because that's really sketchy, you can literally just kind of like slop the colour on, and it works. Yeah, it does. You don't have to be precise in anything that you're doing. So I'm going to put those to the side, and I'm not going to cut those out because I've already actually got some cut here.
Okay.
So I've already cut these out, so coloured maybe slightly differently. Let me just grab my glue. I had a glue disaster this morning as well.
Did you? What happened?
The top was all glued on, which means that I've had to cut the bottom off, which means through the day it's all going to solidify. That's my, you know, along with the ink disaster. So I'm just so I want to do these in 3s, but I want that poking out from behind as well with the stamp from behind. So I'm just going to put that 3 in a row there.
That's lovely.
So it's really pretty.
Yeah.
But very simple. And then all I've got here as well, in fact I'll do a new one because that's not the right colour.
It gives it a nice bit of perspective, doesn't it? Because
it does.
The lighter ones are either the shadows or ones that are...
So I'm just going to take... We've got a butterfly here. So there's butterflies and dragonflies in the kit. So we're just going to stamp that. And I'm using my Versamark. Versafine, sorry. Get it right, Nikki.
And there's 81 stamps in this collection. 81 beautifully designed stamps.
So again, I'm just going to add a little bit of colour here. And this time I want a bit of contrast. So I'm going to kind of wash this out just a little bit. And not actually go right to the end. So we're just kind of almost colorising that.
And these stamps and images really lend themselves to bright, bold colours, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And I'm not usually, you know, usually I'm quite supple. I like quite muted tones usually. But actually, I'm kind of, since we designed the first one, it's kind of set me off on a path of brightness. And I'm really well known for hating yellow. And actually, I've embraced the yellow, and I'm loving yellow. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it at the moment.
Do you know yellow is the hardest colour to portray on television?
Is it, really?
Oh, and television sets have found it very difficult to portray that colour until recently new technologies have come in.
Wow.
There you go, it's a little fact for you.
Oh, you're so knowledgeable. That was meant genuinely, not as sarcastically as it sounded.
I know what you meant.
I was sincere.
I know.
So I'm just cutting out this little butterfly. Just excuse my dodgy hands. There you go.
Now I just want to... Oh, you finished. I was going to show
sorry.
examples.
So I'll just add a little bit of glue just onto the back of the body. So I don't want it to come out too far, but we're just going to pop that there.
Stand out.
And because this is wet, you can actually just manipulate it slightly. So you don't actually need the 3D glue. And then all we're going to do is just add a sentiment onto there. So I've got a little sentiment. Just wipe that because I'm really bad at picking up the ink on the edges. So we'll just have a spectacular day. Oh, knew that was right. Okay. So here's a little
shabby
trick.
chic look. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, we all do it. So here's a little trick. So just get a piece of card. And that was my fault. Do you know, I think there's a lump of glue on here. Yeah, there is.
Is there?
I was doing something earlier and I kept stamping badly, and I think it's just because there's a little lump. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that separately. Still done it, look. It's not, it's operator error. It's not the stamp.
It's because we've got this beautiful sunny day outside. We're all thinking of that sunshine.
So we'll just snip that down. And then we can just glue that on top.
Do you know something? I think that looks brilliant, though, adding that white paper.
Yeah, it does, because it just gives it that bit of contrast, doesn't it? It makes it
and
look
brings
nice.
out the white in the wing.
Yeah.
Of the butterfly.
I didn't quite cut it straight, but never mind.
I like that.
I've got ink on my fingers now. So then all you would need is just a little bit in there, but you know, it's really pretty, very summery and fresh.
Isn't that lovely?
Isn't it?
And the way it's come alive as well, with them popping out from the paper, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that is really pretty. That really is. And this is proving to be so popular. That's just one demonstration of what you can do with all of that fabulous, fabulous kit that you are getting. It is an amazing deal, and we're heading back to Nikki in a moment's time. I'm just going to let Nikki set up for another demonstration, but I do have news for you. OK, let me just take a time check. 23 minutes past our first hour, into our first hour, and over half the stock of this bundle has gone already. If you want to get hold of it, the details are on your screen. Get it into your basket and then check out, because that means you'll be assured of your product. Now, it's really important that you know that, because people do come in on the phone lines, and if you have this in your basket and you're waiting for other demonstrations, or you think, oh, I'll wait till the end of the show to check out, that could actually be taken away from you because it's only in a reserved state. So do check out your baskets. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to miss out. I can hear how busy we are. And it is a beautiful, beautiful bundle to get as well. You're saving £16, and it's brand new to us today here at Hochanda. 81 stamps included with your papers and your toppers to create and make some wonderful designs. Whether it's cards that you're making, these fabulous open up 3D style effect pop-out cards, absolutely stunning, that you can make with all of those different elements. As Nikki says, she wants it to look like you've drawn this. So you're not cheating, but you kind of are a little bit, but you are certainly being creative with the way that you put these together. Lovely images for a summer's day. We've got the bee there and the honey on the tree. So, so cute. And even if you just use part of those elements, you're still going to make and create some amazing designs. And because you've got those sentiments as well, each and every card will say something a little bit different and very, very special each and every time. I mean, look at the way that pops out. Isn't that amazing? Just turns to the side That is incredible, it really is. And then, if you are a little buzzy bee, that is beautiful as well, just using that image of the bee in the centre there. So you can be as colourful as you like, making cards, making and creating books. Maybe you've got a diary that you need to put together. This is going to make all the difference to that. It really, really will. And then, yes, it's kind of whimsical, isn't it? I love that. And then the actual butterflies and dragonflies that are on the design as well. And those lovely sentiments. I love the way that Nikki's just cut out on a piece of card and placed that sentiment there. I think that's a really, really nice way of adding them together. And this one just bursts onto your screen with sunshine. Isn't that beautiful? Again, using another effect of that flower bursting out of that card with that beautiful butterfly on. So much colour, so much detail in there. But do you know what? It's done for you. That is the beauty and the element of this. And then let me just place that into your view as well. Now, the stamps are available individually, but they've all sold out. So you can only get the stamps in the bundle. And why wouldn't you? Because you're getting 81 of those stamps included in this bundle. They are absolutely gorgeous. You've got your sentiments and your different images here, and they've really crammed them all into that acetate. 81 stamps in total, and you're getting your topper sheets and your papers as well. It really is a sensational deal, and that's why we're so busy. We've also got that flexi buy and freedom price on here. So if you are a freedom member, not only is your P&P included, but you get that exclusive discount as well. But it does get even better because we have got a May Day special for you. It's called May Day Money Back. So if you buy anything from us today, from any of the shows, you will get a £10 credit. Now, you can redeem that against the purchase of £40 or more from 6 p.m. on the 8th of May until just before midnight on the 31st of May. So it's a really good way of buying anything from us today. So if you've already bought from the show, you've got a £10 credit. If you bought earlier on, you've got a £10 credit, but you only get a chance to get this once. So if you've got your credit now, that's it. Put it to one side and then buy something for the purchase of £40 or more. And you can see the details there, and also the terms and conditions are on the website. Right, we're back with Nikki, and we're going to take a look at a little shabby chic. Love this collection.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Now, the earlier collection that sold out in a record amount of time had dies with it. This particular collection, you've got the stamps and the paper collection. Beautiful. What was your inspiration for this, Nikki?
Well, again, sort of that vintage shabby chic feel to this. So kind of more like that, what I call that kind of French vintage. So the colours in the papers of this are really pretty. So they're very soft, very muted, but again, we all love those butterflies and the florals, and this is just really beautiful kit. And you're gonna, I mean, this paper pad is one of my all-time favourites that we've ever done. Yeah, it is stunning. And I don't know, because it is quite soft, I don't know how well it'll come across on camera because it's quite muted. But in real life, it's actually a lot brighter than it actually shows on screen. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It really is. But the actual designs themselves, you're getting 2 of each in the pad. Or is it 3? Oh, 4 of each in the pad. Yeah, so again, you've got 6 designs, 4 of each.
I love that, though, because when you see a design like this, you think, oh, I love it, but then you think, oh, I don't want to cut it up. But because you've got 4 of the same design in each one, then you can really enjoy it.
Yeah, you can. And actually, we actually have 2 pads again in this, so because they're so nice that I knew that everyone would want to. It's one of those things, you buy a paper pad and you love it so much you don't want to use it because you haven't got enough.
Yes, yeah,
so
you're right.
I kind of really like to double up, but these are really pretty. You're going to love using these. They're great. There's some nice kind of quite plain ones in there as well,
Yeah,
so you're going to be able to do lots of lovely layering.
So you're getting 2 books of the same design. You're getting 4 sheets of the same design in each book as well. So, as we say, you can really, really start to enjoy your crafting. And you're getting 96 papers in total. Our lovely Meg has just informed me.
Yeah, and again, these are on 160-gram paper. So, again, this is really heavyweight. It's not paper, it's a cardstock, really. Yeah. It's a lightweight cardstock. We don't do them on card because you can't rip and tear very easily. So, you know, when you're actually card making or using your papers, you want to be able to distress those edges and tear them. So, you know, having them on anything heavier kind of doesn't help that. But this is a really, really lovely collection on its own. And very vintagey. You're going to be able to create really pretty florals here. I did have some samples. I don't know whether...
We'll have a look for those in a moment, but we've also got some stamps included as well that you can use in conjunction with the papers, again giving that lovely, gorgeous vintage look. I really like your style of art, I really do, because it's vintage. Oh, let me just pick this up. But you've also got, it's almost it's contemporary but vintage. It's almost like a 60s vibe to it.
Has it?
Yeah, and I love that, I really do, and I love the images that you've got in there of all the different flowers, again the butterflies, and you can colour these in so many different ways. They really are beautiful.
Yeah, that butterfly is gorgeous, and they're all, again, everything that when I'm designing, and because I actually craft, every single thing I design has to have more than one use.
Yes.
So if I design a flower, it has to be able to be used in more than one way. So you won't often see us just do a set of, you know, a flower stamp that you're just going to literally stamp onto a piece of card and use as a topper in the centre or something like that. Because everything has to be able to be twisted, you have to be able to add another flower to it to make something else, and that's kind of at the heart of what we do, and I think that's why people really love what we do, because it is that little bit different, and we just have a slightly different take on things sometimes.
You certainly do. You've got some great sentiments in there as well. Have a fabulous day, sending special wishes, and I'm not going to attempt to read that script that's in there, but I'm sure it's going to look fantastic on your art project.
Yeah, great background.
It's an introductory price. You're saving £18. It's £29.94. 287614 is your item number, and we're very busy for this particular collection.
I think I've had a little bit of a do when we actually put this kit together for the pricing of it.
I think you have.
You know, these stamps, we would sell these for £12, like £11.99 each, and then your paper packs are £5.99 each. So work out the maths, and there's some that are actually not used where we haven't got the dies on there. But all of the images here are all actually in the stamps as well. So you can create these gorgeous looks. So you can actually, you know, this is that, we call this flower branch. So you could actually cut this out. It's not that difficult to cut by hand.
Yeah.
But you could just actually stamp this straight on, and you're creating beautiful toppers. This would make an amazing border or corners.
Yeah.
So I would kind of like layer one here with your stamp, and then lay another one to make a really nice corner. So you can do all sorts of different things with these,
and you can really mix it up, can't you, with
those
great
you absolutely
images.
Can, yeah.
If you want to go for this, 287614, just £29.94 today, you are saving £18. Right, we're moving on. We're shuffling over. We've got some fantastic designs here in chipboard, and these are your fairy doors. I love these. I love what you've done here. And you get the whole kit to create this, apart from the glue.
Yes, you do. So basically you're going to get 2 kits here in one pack. So you're getting 2 fairy doors. It doesn't have to be a fairy door. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
But to me, it was, and to be honest, when I first started designing it, it wasn't meant to be a fairy door, but it kind of evolved into that. But yeah, basically you're going to get 2 different sets to create 2 projects. But if you're actually economical, you can eke this out and you can make it into lots of different things. And there's lots of pieces. So you've got 24 pieces all together, 12 in each kit, and they just come and you can just punch it out. It's heavyweight chipboard. This is the first time we've ever done a chipboard kit, and I'm really pleased with it. It's come out so well. And basically you can just do what you want. Here I've pared it back, I've just gessoed and done this in white and just edged it slightly with a distress ink.
And then this one.
And this one I went a little bit crazy on the colour.
Yeah,
and kind of mixed it in with some of the stamps and just coloured it up. And I made this one into a card, so you've kind of got like, it actually opens out. You've got that birdhouse there, which is giant. You know, it's a giant birdhouse, so that could be on a card on its own. So don't think of these as only being one kit and one project. It's actually a multitude of different bits and pieces. Really, it's lots of embellishments that you can use in however you want to use it.
And they're easy just to pop out, are they? I'm just going to place this down and pick that up to show you, because these are different elements you get. And we just pop them out, don't you?
Yeah, you just pop them out. If you want to paint them first, whilst they're still in the sheet, you can do. I actually did that earlier, and I actually gessoed a set, and then I just pushed them out from the other side. But if you're going to do that, just use a pokey tool on the fine bits, because I did actually rip my little butterfly antenna because they got stuck. But generally, you know, I was quite liberal with the paint, and it did actually pop out okay. Yeah. But you've got the fence in there, which also is a trellis. And they're just really, really pretty, and they're going to work great with your Poser Doodles kit. So, you know, you can do whatever you like with them.
Brilliant, love these, absolutely. You can have so much fun when you get these home. I think it's a really nice project, perhaps to do with the grandchildren as well. You know, it really, really is.
Kids are really into kind of like that little, the idea of creating that little mini scene and things. Yeah. But also adults as well. I've got lots of friends who have fairy, you know, all these fairy gardens that everybody has and everything. It's really cute.
They are lovely. And if you want to go for that, £13.99. Let's take a look at the website as we head back to the demo area. Because there is more on the show from Poker Doodles. Now, the paper pads are very, very busy. Nearly half the stock of those paper pads have gone. You're getting two. They're 6x6, and you're getting two of each designs in the packs, but you're getting two packs. They're £12.99. We've also got events coming up. Yes, we are heading off to Gateshead, the International Stadium there in September, if you want to buy a ticket for that ahead of yourself, just £4. Or if you want to come down to the show in Kent, I'm going to be there in the lovely Hayley West. And other members of the team from Hochanda. It's always lovely to meet you. So if you want to go to that, you want to get some tickets, they are available on the show. Are you heading to Kent?
No, we're not, no. It's a bit far for us to... Well, it's not really, but no. We've got a lot of other commitments.
Oh, so, okay. Okay, well, you must be very busy.
We are.
We're very busy in this show. We really, really are. Right, we've got 20 minutes left of the show. If you do have anything in your basket, I do urge you to check out because we are busy.
Okay. So, I thought we'd use the chipboard.
Yes.
Just because it's something totally new that we've never done before. So, as we just saw, you're just going to receive these sheets and they just literally pop out from the sheet. Really, really easy to do. So what I actually did was I already painted my sheet with all my bits stuck in. And as I say, if you're going to do it, just get a poker tool and just poke it from, release them from this side so that they don't get stuck, because I did actually just rip it. At the end of the day, this is chipboard, not MDF. And the reason I wanted it to be chipboard is that it's just a little bit more malleable and a little bit more versatile, if you like. So in the kit, so you're going to get two of everything, okay? So we have this back, kind of what I call a backboard, and this actually is the size of a normal A6 card anyway, so you could either use this or you could use it for something else. You could make it into a plaque, whatever you want it to be. So I've just covered this in gesso, as I said, and then basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually colorise this again. So I'm going to spray it with some water again. I'm going to do kind of similar to what we did before, really. So I should maybe have used a different colour. But we'll actually just ink this around. And what I'll do is I'll just spread this a bit with a paintbrush. And just to get some block colour going on there. And we're just going to colorise it. So this is just gesso on the back of here. Yeah. So it just kind of enables me to colorise it a little bit. And I could have actually covered that in paper if I wanted. Okay. Some of the backing papers out of the kit are absolutely stunning. But I didn't want it to be too busy for this one. I'm going to kind of try and make it a little bit more pared back, if you like. And then I'm just going to glue my door down. So we'll put the door on first before we do anything else. And this door doesn't have to be a door. It could actually be a badge look.
Yeah, like a plaque.
Yeah, like a plaque or something like that. So, you know, think out of the box. It could also be, you could also put it there and it could be like a little door that opens that way. You could do all sorts of different things. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to put that there. And then we are going to get some of our stamps and we're just going to create some backgrounds. So on these stamps, you're going to get lots of little scribbles and drawings and things, so I'm going to actually use my VersaFine ink.
Yep.
I'm dropping everything today.
That's all right.
So I'm just going to add some of the doodles around the edges.
They're nice scripted.
Yeah, and I've kind of done these because people love the doodle look, but kind of often don't have the confidence to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So, you know, all you've got to do, there's a couple of these in the stamps, so you're just going to use those and you create your own borders.
That looks
okay?
fantastic.
So you can start to build this up really, really easy. Just grab that off. I'm trying not to get dirty, get my hands all dirty.
So I'm just going to grab some water while you do that.
So where's my branch? So we've got this lovely little branch here. And I'm going to actually just stamp that in from the side just to create a little bit of interest.
Sorry, it's the air conditioning in here sometimes gets to my throat.
Yeah, it's a bit...
So I'm just giving a bit of a cough there, but not all over you, Nikki. I might have.
And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assemble some pieces. So I'm just going to put not too much on this. I'm not going to do way too much with it. So I'm going to just glue this on here, and I'm going to leave this white. Now this is actually a fence. It was designed as a fence. So the fence kind of is like this, okay? So you could either put it there, so you've got a fence in front of the door. But when I was actually playing around with it, I thought, oh, that actually makes quite a nice little trellis.
Yeah, it does.
So you can actually, if you use it like that, you can actually just tuck flowers and things like that under it. So we're going to do that. So I'll just tuck that up there. And then we also have in here, you've even got a little handle for the door, so we'll just put that on there.
The great thing is, because you're getting two kits, you could do them differently.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I'm going to take the actual birdhouse and we will overstamp this one to create a pattern on it. So I'm going to take this really decorative stamp here while Janice is dying.
I know. I've just got you know when you get a tickle in your throat and it's right there. And then your eye starts to water. And then your nose starts to run.
So I'm just going to use...
And then it all gets downhill from there. Sorry, Nikki. Oh, dear.
So where the birdhouse, this is like the roof tiles.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going to just stamp into where the roof tiles will be and just create a pattern like that. So it kind of just makes it look a little bit slightly different. And you'll find lots of stamps in here that you can do different things with. So for instance, we have, there's like a little bubble here, which is actually a flower, but also it can also be a door. So if we put that on there, you've actually got the door into the birdhouse. And what I'm going to do is just colour some of this with my distress inks. So let me just pull some.
I love the way that you're using the stamps and just adding that detail, that lovely little scrolling detail in there.
I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I'm going now. I'm going, you're okay. So I'm kind of making it up as I go along, really. So, you know, it is about just playing around and doing whatever you want to do with it. So we'll just do the edges, and then, you know, we don't need to do a huge amount with this. And we can decide where we're going to put. Should we put that there? I'll glue all this down later. I'll just position it for now. And what else should we put on there? We've got these little toadstools, which everybody loves toadstools, don't they? So
I wouldn't like to eat them, though.
No, not recommended.
Have you ever seen a red and white toadstool out in the...
Yeah, I have actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I have, yeah. I did, we kind of grew up in the country, and yeah, we did used to sometimes find them. We were always ecstatic when we did find them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not like the ones in the books.
No.
They were always minuscule, little tiny ones. But they do exist. Yeah. Okay, so this is just distress inks. And then what I'm going to do is just take a white pen, and let's just do some little, let's make our own little dotty toadstools. And then a really cool little trick to do, just to kind of funk it up a little bit, is I'm just going to take a black pen, and we'll just do a stripy stalk on those. And it just kind of makes it a little bit funkier.
Oh, I love that. Like stockings.
Yeah, I love a little black stripy
socks
thing. And can you see how it's coming together? We've only actually used part of it, but that's enough. You actually wouldn't really need to have that much more on there. So we're going to have... How are we doing for time, Janice? We've got lots of time left.
I just move that over slightly.
Sorry.
Just so... There you go. So
I'm expanding over this way from...
I love the colours you've got in there.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's really cute.
Yeah.
So let's do some more stamping.
We are now approaching a third of the stock.
Okay,
Nikki, on the fairy doors. I just need to tell you that because whilst you're watching the demonstration, people are buying and they're checking out the baskets. 2/3 of the stock, and you get 2 sets, don't you?
You do, yeah. You get enough for 2 projects. So we've already got all these cut out because you didn't want to see me standing here cutting out everything today. So I'm just going to move that from there. So glued that down, and I'm just going to glue that in place. And it's just about positioning, and again, this is exactly the same as I did before with those bits and pieces. So I just stamped it and then coloured it with my Eco linings. And this is where I need that glue.
Busy on the phone lines. Best way to order would be the website, hochanda.com, where you can just go and fill your baskets up and check right out. Remember, we've got that May Day money back deal going on. It's a promotion. If you buy anything in the show today or on any of the shows, you'll get a £10 credit that you can redeem against a purchase of £40 or more from the 8th of May right up to the 31st of May.
So we're just going to tuck in some of the stamps behind and just kind of really just make up a bit of a collage so that we've got another of those toadstools there.
Oh, look at that. I like the way you've shaped that.
Yeah, so this is... do you know, I have to ask, I'm saying yes. I have to actually thank the design team for all the samples and for helping me prep the demos for the show, because most of these are actually their ideas, not mine.
Well,
so thank you, girls, because you've been amazing. So I'm just going to grab that. Just got a bit carried away with my glue. So we'll just layer this up.
That's amazing.
And ordinarily what I would do there is I would actually cut that flower in half, so I'm not wasting half of it, you know, because half of it's hidden.
Okay.
So what I tend to do, look, I'm trying to get it out of the... I knew this was going to happen. I told you I'm a messy crafter.
That's all right. It's the end result that matters.
That's
what we've got right here.
I know, it's just everything's been a disaster today, but never mind. So what I would do is I would take that flower and cut it in half, and then you're not